Good evening, Mustang and Philly fans. Tonight's starting lineup, we're just about ready to get underway. Chloe Denton, Caroline Rogers, Cassidy Stevens, Jenna Burdorf, and Lene Green. Tip one by Shenandoah. TJ Young here alongside my tag team partner, Aaron Burdorf. And right away, Coach, we're going to talk about this, I'm sure, a lot through the night, but Lene Green's presence being felt early as she gets a foul called on her first chance touching the ball.
Yeah, right away, two hands in the middle of her back as she tries to post up, and you guarantee that that's where the Phillies will try to get their offense going tonight.
Cassidy Stevens has the ball for Shenandoah, picks up her dribble, skip pass to Caroline Rogers. Chloe Denton three on the wing, bank shot. Bank is open, as we've talked about a lot. Bank's open late on Friday nights in Shenandoah.
It does happen a lot here inside of the Shenandoah High School for sure.
So now Clarinda has the ball there, first possession. First shot up off the side of the rim. It'll go out of bounds back to Shenandoah. So 7:26 to go. Phillies on a nice little run here to start this second half of the season 2023. They've won 4 of their last 5, trying to get back to 500. They've already beaten Clarinda once this season, but it's hard to beat a team twice. It should be a pretty good one as Clarinda's in that 2-3 zone that we kind of expected here as Shenandoah trying to move the ball around the perimeter. Jenna Burdorf has it back to Cassidy Stevens. Patient offensive possession for Shenandoah. Good drive and take by Stevens. Missed the runner. Rebound by Wagner and Clarinda. Good defensive possession down there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, good defensive possession, but nice to see Stevens take the ball to the rack. She's tried to find a scoring groove here in the second half of the season, and that's how she's going to get on the board.
Mid-range jumper for Wagner. No good. Rebound by Caroline Rogers. And it's outletted out to Chloe Denton, who has started every game in 2023, a very big contributor as Lene Green's going to get called for a travel. But Chloe Denton's started every game since 2023 started. It's been a pretty decent shift in the offensive flow, it seems like. Not necessarily her, but just that we've picked up, as Shenandoah has, kind of that speed on offense.
Yeah, she hit some shots early the other night. At Red Oak, ended up with six threes the other night and started the same way tonight, so that's a good start for her.
But Shenandoah takes the ball, brings it up the floor is Denton. Denton looks to swing the ball. Back to Cassidy Stevens. Lob pass to Burdorf on the backside post. Rebound by Lene Green, who's double-teamed right away. Green, little up and under, no good. Rebound by Clarinda, and we are going to get a jump ball. That was a rebound by Sage Howard, but it's going to be off to Clarinda on the jump. Wagner has it, gets the ball to Jersey Knight. Knight dribbling into the middle of the lane. Little runner and a foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Nice little mid-range floater there for Jersey Knight.
Yeah, good take by Knight, taking it hard to the basket, able to draw a foul and earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
First free throw by Knight, no good.
Macy Finley checks in for the Phillies here early for Stevens.
Second free throw also no good. Jenna Burdorf with the rebound. So Chloe Denton, Burdorf, Rogers, Green, and Finley now on the floor, as Coach mentioned. 3-0 score. Green couple dribbles. Nice job of finding Burdorf on the block, and that's kind of what Green can do. She draws the attention and leaves somebody else open, and Burdorf the beneficiary.
Yeah, really nice find there. A little high-low entry, able to find an open Burdorf for a basket.
And Denton gets the loose ball, and she'll go to the line for 2. Foul on Jersey. Knight's going to put Denton on the line. That's kind of that different tempo of defense. Caroline Rogers has kind of been that, but then you throw in a Chloe Denton who's a similar style of defender, very twitchy defender, really puts pressure on the ball handlers.
Yeah, really, really quick to the ball. Sometimes, she overextends herself on defense, but, take some chances and then know that your teammates are there to help you on the backside.
So Denton misses the front end. 5-0 is the score, as you see on the Doug Meyer Chevrolet scoreboard. She splits the pair. A little bit of three-quarter court pressure here for Shenandoah. Clarinda does a good job of breaking the pressure. Bailey Nordyke has the ball, gets it to Cole. Wagner in the corner. Back to Cole. Swing pass over to Jersey Knight. Knight looks to drive. Cole looks to drive. Gets the ball into Howard. Good ball movement here for the Cardinals. Knight moving it into the middle. A little mid-range jumper blocked by Finley. No foul called. And then Finley got bumped in the backcourt, lost the ball. There was no foul called, so it's going to end up being a turnover. And 6-0 to score. And now Clarinda with an opportunity again back on their own offensive side.
Yeah, just an unfortunate situation. Got the ball and then got it bumped out, and Clarinda will keep possession.
Good move by Nordyke, but a better defensive play by Burdorf to get the block without fouling. And Shenandoah looking to add on to their early 6-0 lead as they try to get the ball into Green. They do. Green double team. Doesn't matter that time as she puts it up, powers it up through two defenders. 8-0 Shenandoah.
Yeah, really good start here for the Phillies. Get out to this early lead, and now they're going to bring a little extended pressure.
And again, that tempo press, we see it a lot. The Shenandoah does. But it's not meant to turn you over. It's meant to make you think and slow you down. And if you turn it over in between time, that's great. And good job by the Cardinals again, breaking that pressure. And 15 seconds on the shot clock as Knight in the middle kicks it out to Cole. Cole looking to drive, has a lane, goes up into arms, and it'll go. I think that'd be the principle of verticality there a little bit there, Coach. Just a little bit not straight up and down, and then Cole with the N1 opportunity.
Yeah, Cole, nice drive to the basket. Burdorf comes over to the help, and unfortunate gets that foul just a little bit, leaning over the top like you said, and Cole will get a chance for a three-point play.
Cole's free throw is good, so she gets the old-fashioned three-point play. Clarinda on the board for the first time here tonight. Shenandoah back in the half court. Again, you got that zone that's really forcing Shenandoah to move the ball around. Burdorf mid-range J assist by Caroline Rogers on a play that maybe looked a little broken. Burdorf bails him out with a 15-footer.
Yeah, really nice shot from her, something that she can make for sure, and she's looking to score tonight, so that's good.
Cole splits the pressure, thought about the three, picks up the dribble, gets it to Nordyke. Nordyke back up top, setting things up for the Cardinals. Cole has it now, back to Nordyke. Man-to-man defense here for Shenandoah, kind of that man-to-man, but it's like a matchup zone type of a deal. As Cole looks to drive and kick, and then we're going to get a reaching foul, looks like on Caroline Rogers. So that'll be foul number 3 for Shenandoah, and that'll should reset the shot clock. Yeah, they're telling them down there on the floor it needs to reset the shot clock here with 3 minutes exactly to go in quarter number 1.
Yeah, that's a frustrating foul right there. You work the shot clock all the way down to 3 seconds and then get a little ticky-tack reach foul.
And that ball goes off of Lene Green, I believe. No, they're going to say it was off of Cole. So a break for Shenandoah there. Looked like from up here it was off of Green. Now pressure for Clarinda, and that ball's floated into Caroline Rogers, and Caroline Rogers has it up the floor, little step through, and we're going to get a foul on the floor from the trail official. So that'll even up the fouls. And the shot clock stays at 30. Got a sub into the ball game. It's Kylie Meyer will check in, and Nevaeh Yale, it looks like she's going to be checking in for the first time for Shenandoah. Feel like she's coming. Yep, she's coming in for double deuces there. Jenna Burdorf. Is that her new nickname?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Fair enough. Ball gets inbounded to Chloe Denton. Back to Finley in the corner. Finley picks up the dribble. Back to Denton at the top. Trying to get the ball inside. Green has position on Howard. Gets it into Green. Green triple team. Shoots it up into hands. Fights for her own rebound. And that's going to be off of Green and out of bounds. Tough job there for Green. There's 6 sets of arms there. Or 6 arms. That's tough to get the ball through.
It is really tough to get the ball through there. Just everybody with their arms straight up, which makes you kind of weak at that point in time. And so everybody's just kind of knocking the ball around. Unfortunately, lose the ball out of bounds.
Clarinda back on the offensive side. Cole, mid-range jumper off the heel, no good. Fight for the rebound will be a jump. And the possession arrow not on at the moment, but it looks like on the scoreboard
it
should be.
The lights.
Oh, there it is. Got it fixed. Shenandoah ball. It was right on the scoreboard.
It was correct on the scoreboard, so Shenandoah now needs somebody to take the ball out of bounds. There we go.
Looks like Cassidy Stevens is going to take care of that. So 10-3 is the score. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Good start for Shenandoah. Backdoor cut, and that's been there all 2023 for Shenandoah. They'll get that 1 or 2 times a game. A lot of attention. Again, the eyes on number 50, and you get Denton sneaking through on the backdoor cut.
Yeah, really good job of cutting and a really nice pass to set up those 2 points.
So quick timeout on the floor for Clarinda.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Yep. We're back here in Shenandoah. Just under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Shenandoah out to a 9-point lead, Coach, early. How have they got that done so far?
Yeah, really, it's that combination, high-low, and the nice passing by Green, doing a great job already with 2 assists. And, again, the Phillies are doing a good job on the defensive end of keeping cutters out of the lane and forcing Clarinda to play from the outside. And so far, that hasn't led to any points for them.
So Clarinda back in the half court. Cole has it at the top. Amelia looks like Amelia Hess has checked in for the first time for Clarinda. Nordyke has it. Back to Meyer. Now Cole has it, looking to drive, gets to the baseline, stops, and off the hands of Nordyke. Tough position to get the ball to Nordyke, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Shenandoah has possession again with Macy Finley bringing it back up the floor for the Phillies. Going to be a little bit of a man-to-man look here, and you got that elbow shot for Green, but a lot of eyes, and Nevaeh Yale goes, and she'll travel, I believe. No, they're going to call a foul that caused the travel, but again, a lot of eyes on Green allowed Yale to slip down. If she had not fumbled the ball a little bit, she probably would have had a dunk.
Yeah, and that's the second foul on Howard, so...
And maybe she traveled, maybe she didn't the first time, but she definitely traveled that time, so we're going the other way. Howard will sit down, as you mentioned, and into the game is Carson Wellhausen, freshman, another big kid. They got a couple of big bodies, tall kids in there, young kids. As a 3 in the corner by Meyer, no good. Rebound by by Stevens, as Stevens looks to push up the left side. Over to Finley. She thought about the 3, pump fake, couple dribbles, little handoff. Stevens, wing 3, bang! Good ball movement by the guards that time, and that's something, if Shenandoah can get that consistent 3-shot going with the inside presence, they could be a dangerous team the second half of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job of driving and putting some pressure on the Clarinda defense and then kicking out for the open look.
Wellhausen's pass stolen away. Lene Green bringing it up the floor to Chloe Denton. Denton to Green, has the elbow shot if she wants it. Taking her time, drop step, into arms, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Meyer, and Clarinda looking to push. Meyer going into the body of Finley. Good job defensively by Finley. 15 seconds on the game clock here in the quarter, and the ball just going a little too fast there. Was Denton, as it's a turnover going the other way. But back and forth action here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, good up and down action. Just, like you said, playing a little bit too fast there. Didn't need to push it with 13 seconds left. Now you got to get a good defensive stop here late.
So Cole has it. 5 seconds on the clock. The drive in the lane, no good. Rebound to Stevens, and that'll end quarter number 1. Probably couldn't have asked for a better quarter if you're Shenandoah, searching for answers if you're Clarinda. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to Be you at Iowa Western.
Hold on.
Every inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Rexroth Court, 15-3. Shenandoah out to the 12-point lead here, Coach. We were talking during the break. Probably couldn't have gone any better for Shenandoah in the first quarter. Probably couldn't have gone any worse for Clarinda in the first quarter. Their defense, they had to get out of it already. And then offensively, still searching for answers. See if they can find some here in the second quarter.
Yeah, for sure. And Clarinda searching for answers on the offensive end as the Philly defense has done a really good job of taking that dribble drive just like that away from the Cardinal offense.
Nordyke shoots a 3, no good from the left wing. Rebound by Stevens. Probably got 4 or 5 already tonight. I'm probably close on that one.
Yeah, she got 3.
That's close.
Yep.
And on the drive is Finley. A jump stop, and that is a travel. She made the shot, which is too bad, but she took the step, and we've talked about that throughout the whole season. That happens a lot. A lot of kids do it, not just Cassidy, but you take the step, and then you do the hop, and that you can't do that.
Yeah, it's that little step and jump into it to set your feet. You got to get out of that habit for sure.
Nordyke handoff to Wagner, up into bodies, and it's a turnover. Good defense again by Shenandoah, and Rogers back into the game, as is, I believe that's Abigail Martin in the game. Yep, she's in the game for the first time. Burdorf kicks it back out. The ball swung around. Finley has it now on the left side. Between the circles is Stevens. Ball screen. Back inside to Martin. She throws it up. No good. Good defense by Wellhausen using that size mismatch that she has over Martin. Clarinda again still searching for answers. Just one made basket in the first 9 minutes of action. As a long 3 from Meyer, there may be your answer. No, she missed. And Nordyke jumped on the baseline and touched the ball, so it's out of bounds to Shenandoah. It's probably good defense by Shenandoah for sure, but again, just Clarinda searching for those answers. And it's still a long game left, a lot of time left. But right now, Shenandoah is holding the key right now on the defensive side.
Right. It's all about keeping the Cardinals out of the lane with their dribble drive, and so far that's worked.
Drop step by Green, and good job by the senior Taylor Cole. Rips the ball away from Green. Sometimes you bring the ball down as Wagner shoots a 3 in the corner. They need it, and they got it. That's a big 3. They needed it, and they got it. Sometimes you bring that ball down on the offensive end, and the little kids can go in there and get it. That's what Cole did, led to the 3 in the corner. Now Shenandoah back with the ball in the half court. Burdorf has it in the corner, back to Rogers. Coach Weinrich calling out a play. They get reset. Back to Burdorf at the top. Burdorf trying to get the ball inside. Gets it inside. Green can't finish. Good position, good play setup. Just couldn't finish. And Taylor Cole with the rebound to Nordyke in the corner. Meyer on the wing. That's short, and that's going to be saved by Nordyke, but Burdorf there to pick up the loose ball rebound.
Trash rebound.
Yeah, it counts. Shenandoah very patient on the offensive end in this man-to-man defense now for Clarinda. They've scrapped that zone pretty quickly and went to this man-to-man, and it's worked out pretty well, all things considered. And now Green has it, looking opposite. Good pass, just long. Fight for the rebound is going to go to Clarinda. So Taylor Cole comes up with the loose ball. It's 5-on-4 as Burdorf's down in the backcourt, and then the official stopped the clock as Burdorf maybe smacked a head on a shin or something. Kind of hard to tell, but there is a stoppage on the floor. Hopefully, yeah, she's kind of pointing to her head there. Maybe she knocked her head on a shin.
Yeah, hit her head on something for sure. So hopefully she can get her wits about her and be cleared to get back into the game, because she's had a good start to the game already. 4 points, 4 rebounds, and a block shot. So.
Well, just a few games ago, she had the cramp in the plane of the foot, which is an odd spot. So
Right.
kind of a walking wounded there.
A
So
little
hopefully she's all right. So 30 seconds on the play or on the shot clock. Wagner, corner three, in and out. She's a kid that can get going from the outside. Shenandoah's got to be aware of her. I'm sure they are, but they can't lose her on the defensive end. Yale drop steps, goes up into arms. No foul called. Good defense by Nordyke. And Clarinda maybe gathering a little bit of momentum here, trying to chip back into the game, down by 9. Nordyke on the drive, loses her footing and stolen away by Rogers. Ball was tipped and up and down and one. That was a very helter-skelter deal. Rogers got the steal, got it poked away at half court, and then flipped it ahead to Denton, who got kind of hip checked on the shot. I mean, a lot of stuff going on there, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of loose ball action in the middle of the court, and then Denton is able to throw it up. I'm not sure she caught it clean, but was able to throw it up and make it go in for the opportunity for the three-point play.
The rebound was by Nordyke. She missed the free throw, so now Clarinda down by 11. That ball's off of Wagner, and it'll go out of bounds. Good hands by Finley in the corner. Wagner put the ball right down, and just a little tip of the ball, and it just goes off her hands and out of bounds. So Finley brings it up for Shenandoah. High post look. Green kicks it to Yale. Yale going up. And again, good defense interior for Clarinda. Maybe a little undersized, position by position down low, but they're doing a great job, interior defense, walling up against the Shenandoah bigs.
Yeah, and in that case right there, when Nevaeh catches it right there, again, it's kind of like how Lene has made that transition to getting her feet set and being strong to go up. And she's done Nevaeh has to do the same thing in that situation. Get your feet under you and then jump straight up to shoot it versus jumping into people.
So that foul was on the floor, Jersey Knight on the take, and it'll be a foul on Chloe Denton. And that, I believe, is just her first. I'm not quite sure. But Clarinda will maintain possession. Good inbounds play. Nordyke high off the glass. And Green bringing the ball up the floor for Shenandoah. Long three, right top of the key. Splash for Caroline Rogers. That was good from collegiate level. That was a deep shot.
Right from the top of the key, right like you draw it up. Excellent job by Lene, clearing the ball and rebounding it and taking it down the court, and then finding Rogers open at the top of the key for three.
Wagner trying to drive through a couple of defenders, and that's going to be off of Wagner and a turnover going the other way. Both teams defensively have done a really good job. Shenandoah is just making more shots. I mean, that's very evident in the score at the moment, but it kind of just, it's pretty simple. It just kind of comes down to that for the first quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Both teams playing good defense.
Yeah. Wagner maybe trying a little bit too hard there after she got that first three to go. Now she's trying to score a little bit too hard.
As that ball looked like it was off, it might have been off of Wagner there, but they're going to say it was off of Finley, and it'll stay with Clarinda with 2:57 to go until halftime. Half-court defense, both teams kind of making the other team do what they want. Clarinda wants Shenandoah to shoot outside. Well, they're shooting outside shots. They're just making them. And that may have been a foul on Green, but Wellhausen gets the putback in the garbage bucket, and that's what they need to get back into this thing now, 20-8. And get a stop, get a score. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to. Green turns around, and again, great defense and a frustration foul right there by Lene Green, as that's the fifth team foul for Shenandoah. But both, I've said this for now about a minute, and people are probably tired of hearing it, but both teams defensively, you can see what the game plans are, and they're executing them. Shenandoah's having to make outside shots. They've had 2 points outside of fast breaks.
Yeah. But they've made 3 threes,
yep.
and that's the difference in this contest so far.
Taylor Cole with a mid-range J, but a good rebound again, a garbage bucket for Wellhausen. That's 4 points in a row for the freshman, as she's provided a spark off the bench for the Cardinals, now down 20-10.
Yeah, she's doing a good job on those offensive rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds lead to 2 baskets.
And a little step-through action by Cassidy Stevens, and she'll get a foul called, and she'll go to the line. That'll be the 6th team foul, I believe. That was on Jersey Knight.
It was on Taylor Cole.
I was just kidding. That was on Taylor Cole. Sorry to the Knight family. I apologize for putting that on your kid. Cassidy Stevens to the line for 2 shots. First one is good. And Hess will come back into the game for Cole. And you said she had 2, is that correct?
Well, that's what the scoreboard says. I didn't have that, but that does add up that they have 6, and now I have 6 as well.
There you go. Second free throw for Stevens. 22-10. Stevens with 5 by my count.
5, yeah.
The points, I've told you, I've got the points, but the rebounds, not so much. Denton, quick hands, nearly poked it away from Wagner. Hess has it on the right wing. Screen by Wellhausen. Hess goes in, no good. Rebound by Nevaeh Yale. Good drive by Hess, just right hand on the left-hand side. That was a tough angle.
Yeah, and Hess is somebody that has scored for Clarinda in the past couple of years, so she can definitely go to the basket.
A good drive and kick. Missed free throw in the corner by Finley, and then an over-the-back call on Clarinda, which I know is not a thing.
So it was a reach.
It was an over-the-back.
Yeah, she reached over her back. So the ref goes reach.
So it's a 1-and-1. It's a 1-and-1 situation here as Shenandoah in the bonus for the final 1:43 of the first half. If you're just joining us for the first time ever, we like to have fun up here. First free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Caroline Rogers. New possession for Shenandoah. Rogers 3 in the corner. Bang! The three-pointers flying in the first half for Shenandoah. Fourth one so far.
Yep.
And 12 points, and the difference in the game is 15. Meyer has it. Jersey Knight trying to get it inside. Does to Nordyke. Going to get a reach on Cassidy Stevens, who, for my money, probably the best half of basketball Cassidy Stevens has played all season.
Yeah, she played really well the other night, and
I didn't see that game.
No,
I didn't see it.
Was it the Glenwood game that she had a really good? She
had a really good game.
Really good game against Glenwood, right?
Yep.
And so just continuing that upward trend for her here in the second half of the season.
Jersey Knight looking to drive, 2-on-2 there. Meyer 3 in the wing, rattles around, no good, and Wellhausen again on the offensive glass. Burdorf into the game again. So fortunately, it looks like she's okay. And the jump ball goes to Shenandoah. So is that a rebound for
Yeah, sure. She got the tie-up, I guess.
Sure.
We'll see what Huddle does overnight.
Good drive by Stevens. Couldn't get it over the rim, though. Good defense by Hess and Clarinda. Looking to chip away here in the final minute. Meyer has it for Clarinda. Now Hess has it. And Nordyke at the top of the key looking to drive. She's going to get a foul called on the body. And that's going to put Nordyke on the line. If they call it on a shot, it's 2. If not, it's a 1-and-1. Looks like they're saying 1-and-1. And Lene Green will check in. That'll send Caroline Rogers to the bench. And good offensive minutes for Rogers. 6 points, but usually her points are coming off fast breaks or mid-range jumpers, but a couple threes in the first half. Nordyke's first free throw, no good. Rebound by Burdorf. About 10 seconds separating the game clock and the shot clock. Good drive by Denton, and Wellhausen has been all over the place since she's come into the game as she gets a block. And now there's about 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Clarinda down by 15 here, looking for some answers on the offensive side. Wellhausen, shoot it, kid. The way she's played, give her the ball, let her shoot her. I don't know if she shoots threes. Meyer tried to get it to Nordyke. She did, but it was batted out of bounds by Denton. So 14.6 to go in the half, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Not a huge deal quite yet, but you got to have a little bit of sense of urgency as Jersey Knight goes against Lene Green. No good. Rebound by Green, and the shot clock, it will be off, and a foul by Meyer. Craziness on that defensive rebound. And Green, Clarinda's done a phenomenal job of keeping Lene Green in check. Putting her on the free throw line may not be the recipe because it may get her going if she can knock them down.
Right, if she can start seeing the ball go through the net, which we should have fixed the net here before this first free throw, but
she fixed it. You and I thought the exact same thing. She makes it, she'll fix it. She does make the front end, and we're going to get some subs into the game. Shabam and Fouch will check in, and Howard, it looks like she's going to check back in. And if she comes in for Wellhausen, that's phenomenal minutes from Wellhausen. 4 points, a slew of rebounds, block shots, really good defense on the ball. Quality minutes off the bench for Clarinda.
Yeah, really good first half from her for sure.
Second free throw rattles around and down, so 7.4 to go. And Jersey Knight is aware of the clock, see if they can get a shot off. The drive into arms and blocked by Burdorf. No foul called, and that'll be the half. A first half that was essentially dominated from start to finish by the Phillies. Probably exactly the way Coach Weinrich drew it up. We're going to step aside. We'll come back in about 45 seconds to have.
It's always been my dream to own a locker.
You like school that much, huh?
Actually, no, my own meat locker.
I'm processing.
So, what do you think?
Well, if that's your it, let's make it happen.
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Hey, can you hear me?
We're back here in Shenandoah, Rexroth Court. About 9 minutes or so until the second half begins. Shenandoah, they got out to a double-digit lead after 1, and they've only extended that here after 2. And it was not the usual suspects, at least the last 5 games or so. It wasn't Lene Green's offense scoring-wise. It was Cassidy Stevens. It was Chloe Denton. It was Caroline Rogers splashing threes to kind of really extend this lead for Shenandoah.
Yeah, Green played a completely different role tonight.
Yeah.
She's kind of forced a couple, but hasn't got it to go in. But she's got three assists, and those are big buckets for other people. And so, Chloe Denton keeping hot, hits a 3 to start the game, has made a couple other baskets. She has 8 points here in the first half. Really good start for her. And then Rogers with those 2 big threes. That's a confidence builder for her. She hasn't seen the ball go in a lot the last couple of games, so that's good. Cassidy Stevens hit one, and although she got called for a travel, she saw another one go in on the
other
travel.
one did go in.
So she has 5 points here in the first half, so that's good for her. And then Burdorf ends up with 4 points and 6 rebounds. Green ends up with 4 points and 4 rebounds. And like we've talked about, the defensive end of the court by both teams is ultimately taking away the things that those teams want to do. Shenandoah wants to get to Green. They're walling up and not letting her score. And then at the other end for Clarinda, they want to dribble drive, and the Phillies switching defense. Yeah. Amoeba
making it tough.
Amoeba zone that you call it has done a really good job of keeping them out of the lane and keeping them from scoring points.
And on the flip side for Clarinda, they've struggled offensively. They've had a lot of open looks, they just haven't knocked them down. Wagner made a 3 in the corner in the second quarter, but beyond that, I'd say the spark and the asterisk for them as far as quality play was Wellhausen off the bench. She did a really good job.
Yeah, excellent minutes from her coming in. With a little bit of foul trouble for Clarinda, and she comes in and gives them 2 offensive rebounds that leads to 4 points, and she's done an excellent job of playing behind Green and saying, I bet you can't shoot it over me, and I'm just going to keep my hands up, and she's done a really good job. So it'll be interesting to see the adjustments by both teams coming out after halftime. How is Clarinda going to find a way to score, and how is Shenandoah going to adjust to getting the ball into Lene? Maybe she goes to the high post and she feeds somebody else, or somebody else that goes into the high post to draw a defender away, and she does that kind of up and under move that's been so successful for her the last couple of games.
It'll be interesting, like you said, to see how the first couple of minutes go of the second half. See what kind of adjustments Clarinda makes on the offensive end, and vice versa for Shenandoah, to see what they're going to do with their leading scorer, Lene Green, how they use her as a chess piece there on the offensive side. Should be a lot of fun. This game is drastically different if Clarinda starts knocking shots down. And I mean, it really is, because that'll open up the driving lanes, and they've got kids that are capable. So the second half should be a lot of fun. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll step aside for about 6.5 minutes. Right now, the Shenandoah Phillies 27, Clarinda Cardinals 10. And we are back here in Shenandoah. The third quarter set to begin. And Clarinda will have the first possession. First shot, rattled around, no good. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball, so it'll go to Shenandoah. A good look right out of halftime. Jersey Knight just couldn't come down with a bucket, and it's going to go to Shenandoah. Shenandoah breaks the press relatively easily. A little spin move in the lane. Burdorf has it at the top. Chloe Denton now at the top. She'll shoot a three. That's off the heel, off the front. No good. Rebound by Taylor Cole, who was hampered with a little foul trouble with 2 in the first half. She's back in the game for Clarinda. Knight has it on the left wing. Guarded by Denton, looking to drive and kick. Nordyke in the corner, no good. Rebound by Lene Green. A couple of good looks for Clarinda, just not knocking them down. Cassidy Stevens with the ball for Shenandoah. Gets it to Rogers on the right wing. Burdorf in the corner. Tough lob. It's not going to be a shot even though it hit the rim.
Yeah.
But it was trying to lob it into Green there. Tough pass. And Wagner has it in the corner for Clarinda. Got body checked. No foul called. And Jersey Knight going all the way in with some contacts. Or no, that was Taylor Cole rather. So Cole will go to the line to shoot a pair. Good drive. 3 quality possessions right away for Clarinda. No points yet, but Cole trying to get that done at the line.
Yeah, really good take there. No help defense by the Phillies. Ends up with Cole making her way to the free throw line.
First free throw good for Taylor Cole. Cole comes in as a 58% free throw shooter, so definitely has the ability to knock them down from the charity stripe. 27-11 as Cole looks to knock both free throws down. Second free throw good. 27-12, press still on for Clarinda, and that pass will go out of bounds. So turnover, the press doing its job, and Clarinda with a very quick turnover.
Yeah, you could kind of expect Clarinda was going to try to make it sloppy here in the second half. You know, if they can get the ball to go in the basket, obviously, then it gives them an opportunity to extend their defense, and it's worked so far here the first couple of possessions.
Cole to Wagner. Wagner back to Jersey Knight. Knight looking to drive off the ball screen. Elbow jumper, short. Rebound by Burdorf. And Shenandoah looking to get something going here offensively for the first time in the second half. Finley to Green. Green, drop step, turn, and we're going to get a travel. And again, so Wellhausen into the game early in the second half. And again, I don't know, maybe people talk about her the same that I'm talking about her, but she has provided outstanding minutes in the time that she's been in there.
Yeah, really good job of defensive play there. Gets the stop and the turnover for Clarinda.
Howard with the ball screen. Wagner to Cole. Cole looking to drive on Finley. Stopped in the middle of the lane. Jersey Knight has it. Knight dribbled off her foot. It's stolen away by Rogers, and then Rogers throws it away. Just a little too quickly. Shenandoah scoreless the first couple of minutes here of the third quarter, which for Clarinda, part of that's their defense. The other part of it is Shenandoah maybe a little careless with the ball here in the first couple minutes.
Yeah, you got to knock off the turnovers here and get a quality possession on both ends for both teams.
Meyer for 3. That's off the heel, and it hit off of the wiring, but they didn't call anything. So it's going to be, but they did call a foul, I believe, on Howard. Yes, they did. So Wellhausen will check back in. And did you see it hit off of the wiring?
Did it go off? I couldn't tell.
It's still vibrating.
Oh, okay. You got better eyes than me. You got glasses.
I do.
So I've definitely got the better eyes.
Probably. Again, the pressure for Clarinda, and nearly broken, and a lot of body contact down there as Cole looks to drive it in, and we're going to get a foul call? No, we're going to get Chloe Denton stepping on the line. There was a turnover, there was a body slam, and then there was a hip check, and then there was a tapped out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of contact down here at this offensive end as Stevens turned the ball over and then took out a Clarinda player, and then a lot of contact down there just ends up with out of bounds Clarinda.
I feel like after that last sequence of events, the whistles will be a little tighter as that ball was bounced on the baseline. I think you watch the next few minutes. I think the whistles will be a little tighter here, just to kind of keep things in order.
Yeah, I would guess that might be the case. It's definitely gotten sloppy here this first 2.5 minutes of the second quarter, and so a way to get the sloppiness under control is to maybe call a couple of fouls and see if the girls will slow down a little bit. But again, both teams are playing at a pace that favors each of them. It's just that Clarinda can't get the ball to go in the bucket. And Shenandoah got the ball to go in the bucket the first half. Haven't got a quality look yet here on the offensive end.
I don't believe they've gotten a shot off.
We had the 3.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Denton had a 3.
Yeah.
Denton had a 3. So 1 shot in 2.5 minutes starting this second half as Wagner looks to drive on Finley, kicks it to Knight. Knight dribble drive. She had relatively no resistance until Burdorf there stuck her arm up, and it got Knight right on the forearm. So that dribble drive and kick starting to kind of open up a little bit for Clarinda.
Yeah, they're just trying to put pressure on. Like I said, they tried to put pressure on you by dribble driving to the middle and then kicking. The Phillies did a really good job of cutting off the drive at the screen in the first half. And so far in the second half, they've let the ball get a little bit deeper, which has led to some opportunities for Clarinda.
So Knight missing the front end, and that was the first whistle these next couple of minutes that I was talking about. So we'll see how many more there are as Knight splits the pair, and the pressure still dialed up here for Clarinda. And Burdorf will just bring it up herself, it looks like. She does. She brings it up herself. Now Finley has it between the circles for Shenandoah. Backdoor again, 1 to 2 times a game, and when you need a bucket, that's a pretty good play. And it worked just like it did in the first half. Get Shenandoah on the board here in the second half.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be Chloe Denton's third foul. We don't need her to get in foul trouble here early, and now she's picked up 2 quick ones here to start the second half.
First player in double figures for either team. Is that correct?
6, 9, 11, 10. Yeah, she's got 10. Good job.
Big brain. Clarinda trying to get the ball in. Maybe a 5-second call. They got it in. Wagner has the ball in the corner. Meyer has it. Back to Cole at the top. Wagner now driving in the middle of the lane. And another whistle and another foul. I feel like I called this.
Yeah, and that's Finley's first foul, so that's okay.
Human nature.
Yeah, but again, the dribble drive is what has to be cut off.
And a batted pass and stolen away by Chloe Denton, and it goes. And that's going to be on Taylor Cole, and that will be her third foul. So the and one opportunity for the sophomore new starter, Chloe Denton, who starter or no starter, whether she's in the game at the tip or she's in the game throughout, she does provide an offensive spark with those steals and runouts, as she's done now a couple of times here. She completes the three-point play, 13 now for Denton. So ball screen and pass to Wagner, top of the key for Nordyke. Nordyke dribble, drive, and kick to Jersey Knight. Knight looking for Nordyke. Looks like it was off of Finley, so it'll stay here. So there's going to be 20 seconds on the shot clock, 4:30 to go in quarter number 3. And Clarinda gets the ball in the corner to Jersey Knight. Wagner has it. Little 17-footer knocked it in. Long 2 for Wagner. That's her 4th and 5th points of the night. A little behind the back there, 2-on-2. Jersey Knight 2, guarding Macy Finley 2. And Finley gets it to Denton on the back door, and she gets bailed out a little bit there by Wellhausen. But again, good backdoor cut, good pass, good drive, and I believe Denton's going to the line for 2. Yes, she is.
Yeah, really good job of just being aggressive, going to the basket and able to pick up the foul on Wellhausen.
Denton missing the front end of her 2-shot foul, and now Genevieve Jones checks in for the first time tonight, giving Lene Green a little bit of a breather. Second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Wellhausen. So Clarinda looking to get something going offensively. Just 3 points here in this quarter, as we're going to get probably an offensive foul there. Yeah, and that's not on Wellhausen. That's on the dribbler. The dribbler's got to let that screener get set, because Wellhausen was still coming at her.
Yeah.
when she turned. And the ball gets thrown in, nearly stolen away by Knight. And a tough pass out to Denton. She's going to shoot that three. Bang! Chloe Denton have a third quarter when the rest of the team's struggling to put it in the basket. Chloe Denton says, "Don't worry, Coach, I got it."
Yeah, having a heck of a night, and again, just keeping that hot streak from three alive.
Rebound by, Burdorf got the rebound. Good job by Jersey Knight being there on the catch. Then Macy Finley turned around and traveled with it, so a turnover, and then Finley will check out. Cassidy Stevens will check in, but a monster third quarter for Chloe Denton, as I believe she's got all of the points in this third quarter for Shenandoah. 8.
She does.
Math.
You work with numbers all day.
I do, I really do. Stolen away, Rogers looking to go coast to coast, maybe got away with a walk. Well, she did get away with a walk, and then we get a foul on over the back call, Coach, on Cassidy Stevens. That will be the 5th foul. So there was one foul apiece at 5:40 to go in the third quarter. There are now 9 fouls. Feel like I nailed that.
You got it. You've watched a lot of basketball. Kind of understand how things work, and this is a veteran refereeing crew.
Yep, and they've done a great job.
Knew what they were supposed to do.
Yep, they've done a great job. They've tightened it up. Wellhausen has it, nearly stolen away by Denton, and then fouling Cole on the shot, maybe 4?
Yeah, that's going to hurt right there.
Is that 4?
Yeah, that's her 4th.
And it could be a big foul. I mean, the deficit right now for Clarinda, 20. I get that. I mean, that's a big mountain to climb. But the only person to have scored for Shenandoah in the second half, as Cole misses the front end, is going out of the game probably for the next 5 or 6 minutes of game time. There's a good chance for Clarinda to chip away here.
Yeah, but again, it really matters if Clarinda can get the ball to go in the basket so they can make it sloppy by playing that full court pressure defense.
Cole splits the pair, and again, that pressure defense, Cassidy Stevens guarded by Wagner. Wagner playing good on-ball defense, and on the drive is Stevens. She goes up into Wellhausen again, another block. Just good job by the freshman Wellhausen, just being tall. I mean, that's what I would say as a coach. Good job being tall. I mean, just be tall. You're tall, be tall. Good dribble drive and scored. So 3 consecutive points for Taylor Cole as she's trying to will the Cardinals back into the ball game. Fouch picked the ball up, got it to Macy Finley, so breaking the press. Finley on the dribble drive goes up into arms, and Wellhausen again altering the shot. Didn't get a block. Maybe a force there from Finley. We'll talk about that on the other side. Looks like Coach Weinrich's going to call a timeout, so we're going to take one with him, pay some bills. We'll be back. We're back here in Shenandoah. 2:22 to go in quarter number 3. Clarinda with the ball, down by 17. Chloe Denton, just to kind of reset. All 8 points for Shenandoah here in this third quarter, now with 4 fouls sitting on the bench. So good opportunity for Clarinda to chip away as Shenandoah searches for answers on the offensive end. Jersey Knight has the ball in the corner. Dribble drive on Burdorf. Mid-range J. Tough call. A lot of ball. Maybe some contact with the offhand. But that's going to be, and I know Coach Weinrich's not going to like this, that's going to already be the 7th team foul. So every foul from here on out, the next 10 minutes, is free throws for Clarinda.
Yeah, not something that you want to get into and let Clarinda chip away at this with the clock stopped, right? And so now we've got a couple girls in foul trouble. Cassidy's got 3, Jenna's got 3, Chloe's got 4. So we got to be careful here going forward. But again, you don't want Clarinda at the free throw line chipping away with the clock stops.
And just a couple of minutes ago, as Knight makes it, but there's a whistle and no point there. They're waving that off.
Taylor Cole came in from the top of the key, which you can't do.
Yep, that's illegal. So just a couple of minutes ago, it was a 20-point game, and it's a 16-point game right now. That's still a lot, but 10 minutes of game action, a lot of basketball left to be played, as Shenandoah, as we mentioned, still kind of searching for answers on the offensive end. Green already dribbled, so hopefully she doesn't dribble. Didn't dribble. Kylie Fouch has it as she's checked in, gets it to Finley, into Green. Quick turnaround this time. That's a lot different than in the first half where she was thinking about it and waiting for the double. That time she caught it, quick turn, and she's going to the line.
Just went fast before Wellhausen can get into position to get her hands up in the air, and so draws her third foul on Wellhausen, which could be a little bit of a difference maker as well.
Yeah, well, Howard already has 3, so their 2 posts that have played tonight have 6 total fouls, and that's just a lot. A lot of that has to do with just the attention paid when Lene Green gets the ball. Got to be physical, match the physicality, as Green knocks them both down. 6 points on the night for Green. And Cole looking to dribble drive. Good help defense by Fouch. Wagner looking to drive. She goes up into bodies. That's going to rattle around. No good. Rebound by Stevens. Stevens has the ball. Shenandoah looking to set up an offensive set here as now Finley takes it at the top. Ball screen. Back to Green. Green looking to take Wellhausen. Couple dribble stops. Finley goes in between 2 defenders. Her first points of the night, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep, first points of the night for her.
I don't even know why I'm asking you if it's correct.
Just a different wrinkle to the same play there where Green gets it at the top of the key and goes hard. That time she stopped and gave the handoff to Finley. Picked up her fifth assist of the game and Finley's first basket.
So they're going to call that with the body there on Cassidy Stevens, and that's going to be 4 for her, and that's the 8th team foul, so 1-and-1 opportunity for Taylor Cole, who's struggled at the line in the first half, and she's been a little bit better than her average here in the second half, so see if she can knock down a pair for Clarinda to, again, kind of keep chipping away. It was cut down to 16, now it's back up to 20. Got to get stops and scores, and this is a good time to get some points here for Clarinda. And there you go. So just 12 points in the first half for Clarinda, already 8 points in the third quarter. So the offense has been better. It looks better. The shots may not all be falling, but there's more flow to it here in the second half for Clarinda, as splitting the pair is Cole. Rebound by Lene Green. And about 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fouch thought about the 3, gets it right back to Green. Little up and under, no good. Rebound by Green, no good. So rebound, 2 shots at it, got an offensive rebound, and now there's about a second between the shot clock and the game clock here as Cole jump stops right at the free throw line, gets it to Wagner. Wagner to Merrill. Merrill on the drive, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Lene Green. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ball poked away momentarily by Jersey Knight. Good defender for the Cardinals. Now Fouch has it. Picked up her dribble. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Dropped it, and a 5-second call. And that's an awful time for that call. That's an awful time for that call.
The whistle literally blew after she'd gotten past her defender and dropped it off for a perfect opportunity for Yale to score the basket. That's an unfortunate call right there.
So 1.4 seconds to go after the turnover. Good call, not good call, whatever. That's the call. So 1.4 seconds. And now Meyer trying to get the ball in, and she does get it in, and it's off of Shabam with 0.2 seconds to go. Not enough time for a shot, so they should just run it. They're not gonna, but they should. Oh my goodness gracious.
On our brand new shot clock.
Oh my goodness. Then that will end quarter number 3. Shenandoah extending their lead yet again here, not by a lot, but by a little. We'll step aside and we'll pay some bills. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
Hold on.
United Group Insurance is a team of people you know and people you trust. We offer home, auto, farm, crop, life, health, and commercial insurance from our convenient offices in Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents work together to make sure our customers find an insurance policy they feel great about. We offer a variety of insurance carriers, so you can choose what works for your coverage needs. Learn more at United Group INS.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Fourth quarter just getting underway. Clarinda trailing Shenandoah 39-20. Good drive by Wagner and fouled with the body, and one opportunity for Addison Wagner, freshman. Good shooter using her dribble drive that time. And now with 9 team fouls, double bonus the entire fourth quarter for Clarinda.
Yeah, again, Clarinda having the opportunity to score at the free throw line with the clock stopped. Not the way we wanted to start the fourth quarter if you're a Philly fan.
So 16-point lead as Wagner gets the old-fashioned three-point play. And Burdorf trying to get the ball and gets it to Denton, playing with 4 fouls. And nearly, whether she had it or not, officials have called less.
Correct.
Not tonight, but just in general. So she's fortunate not to get one there. As Finley looks to drive, she turns it over, and then Wagner turns it right back. Green up high off the glass, no good. Rebound by Burdorf. Call a timeout, maybe? No timeout call. Jump ball. A lot of stuff. We're going to be doing that next Thursday. There was a wrestle takedown.
Wrestling. 2 points.
Power bombs. As that's a jump ball, it'll go to Shenandoah. We'll talk more about that probably during the boys' game. But we will definitely be having our first wrestling live stream here pretty soon, as that's a 5-second call and a turnover. So kind of like the start of the third quarter, Coach. It took a couple of minutes for Shenandoah to kind of get in that offensive groove, and Chloe Denton kind of bailed them out. Nobody scored in that third quarter but Chloe Denton, I believe, until the end.
Right.
Macy Finley hit a bucket.
Right.
And there's Chloe Denton again. The ball is picked up by Howard. The shot clock did not reset. Good job by the shot clock operator. Did not reset because there wasn't a change in possession. Cole shoots a free throw line jumper. No good. And Finley with the rebound as she looks to push a little bit. No numbers. Swings it over to Denton. Rogers back to Denton. She'll shoot a 3 off the heel. No good. Rebound by Cole. And Clarinda looking to push. Jersey Knight has it in the corner, dribbles back up to the top, looking to turn the corner. She does turn the corner, and a foul on Macy Finley. Finley, great defense until the end. Until the end, she brings the hands down. Easy call for the officials.
Yep. Again, it's all about the dribble drive. Where's the help defense? And Jersey Knight makes her way to the free throw line.
So if she can make both of these, well, never mind. Never mind. That thought doesn't even really matter right now, Coach. What were you saying?
Clarinda, dribble drive, a lot of it.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job in the second half.
For sure.
For sure, as Knight can't get either, and it's rebounded by Chloe Denton as Denton guarded by Jersey Knight, and we're going to get a foul about 40 feet away from the basket, and that's the 6th foul on Clarinda. So the next foul for Clarinda will put Shenandoah at the line, as foul starting to become an issue for both sides. That's the 3rd on Knight. Denton bringing the ball again back up the floor, this time stolen by Knight. Knight lost the handle. She pulled it back, so Clarinda has a chance with a 3 to knock it down to just 13 points here, Coach. Dribble drive by Cole. She carried the ball, got away with it, high off the glass. No good. Ball never lies. Got away with a carry there. And Finley brings the ball back up past the timeline, looking to run some offense here. Rogers has it, looking at Burdorf inside. Burdorf drop steps, not there, and they're calling a travel. It is what it is. We'll move on. That was a tough travel call.
Yeah.
But it's a travel, and we'll move on. So Taylor Cole bringing the ball up the floor. Again, still has that opportunity to cut it down with the 3 ball as Nordyke looks to turn on Burdorf, and she does. Good drive. Just a 14-point game. This is the closest it's been since in the second quarter here, Coach. Maybe not panic time yet for Shenandoah, but they need to have some efficient offensive possessions here to keep this lead where it's at.
Right. Don't have to be in a hurry to score.
That ball was off of Burdorf. That was a good drive by Denton, but Burdorf and Green's kind of fighting for the same rebound that went off of Burdorf. And here we go again. Again, Clarinda with an opportunity. They got to stop. Got a chance to get a score to really tighten things up.
Right, and what I was starting to say is that you don't have to be in a hurry to score if you're the Phillies.
Howard short on the little baby hook and rebounded by Green. As you mentioned, let's maybe run some clock here. Look for a really good shot. Wide open 3 or a layup type of deal. And Green has it at the elbow. She loses the ball. Good hands by Jersey Knight. Fight for the loose ball, and we're going to get a jump. We are. One thing I did notice was Chloe Denton stuck her hands in there, and then she realized, I got 4 fouls. She pulled her hands back pretty quick. That was kind of funny to look at up here.
Pull them back real quick, for sure. Yeah.
Did you see that too?
Yes.
Okay. Clarinda with the ball. The possession arrow has flipped to Shenandoah, so the next jump ball will go to the Phillies. Wagner shoots a 3. She can make them. Not that one, as she missed it wide right, and it bounced on the baseline, out of bounds with 4:45 to go in the ball game. Wagner, just for reference, about a 25% three-point shooter, one of their best. Kylie Meyer is their best three-point shooter by percentage at 27%, but those two, those would be the two you'd really want to key on as Meyer's set to check into the ballgame. And Green fighting through defenders, nearing double digits, as that's her first bucket since all the way back in the first quarter.
Yeah, she's got 8 points now to go along with 9 rebounds, so double-double watch.
A good defense by Denton, and then a foul on the rebound attempt by Macy Finley, going to send Taylor Cole to the line with 4:14 to go in the game for 2 as the Cardinal are in the double bonus.
Yeah, good hustle play there by Cole to run in from the backside to get that rebound. It kind of came off weak off the backside board, but she was able to hustle in there and get a rebound and earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
Cole's first free throw just off the heel, so she'll miss the first one. Meyer, as I mentioned, set to check in, but looks like she's set to check in for Cole. And Green will check out with 4 minutes and change to go in the ball game. And Genevieve Jones will check back in. At this game, Cole splits the pair, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Timeout Clarinda. We're going to step aside, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
We're back here in Shenandoah. 15-point lead. Clarinda hanging around. Shenandoah has threatened on multiple occasions to kind of blow the doors off, but a little stagnant on offense here in the second half, save for really Chloe Denton in the second half. And then on the offensive end, Clarinda's driving and getting to the foul line. And Shenandoah already got put Clarinda in the double bonus. Clarinda's just got to keep getting stops, but they got to cash in on the front, on the offensive end to make this a game.
Right, absolutely. Can't probably just rely on making free throws to come back from down 15. You're going to have to find other ways to score if you're Clarinda.
And a body check by Wagner right at the timeline, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. A 1-and-1 for Chloe Denton, and she might miss the first one. It's the broadcaster's jinx, but if there's one kid you didn't want to put on the line tonight for Shenandoah, that's the kid right there. See? Evidently, the broadcasters have nothing to do with whether they make it or miss it.
Only on TV.
Only on TV. Well, this is on TV.
No, we're just streaming.
But you could watch it on the
television.
television.
It on the television, but it's really an internet thing.
Sure. All right.
I don't know.
Denton makes them both anyways. Just about 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 17-point lead for Shenandoah. They've stayed in that 15 to 20-point range as Jersey Knight, little step through, sweet little move as she makes it, and now it's back to 15. And Knight looking for a tie-up, and she's not going to get it. That's going to be a foul on Jersey Knight, and that's something to keep in mind because that's 4 on her. And I would argue, kind of like Caroline Rogers for Shenandoah, Jersey Knight's their best on-ball defender, and it's probably not that close. But she's a very good on-ball defender. Now she's got to sit with 4 fouls.
And again, you're trying to make a comeback. I'm not sure if I care if I have 4 fouls or not. There's 3:50 left to go in the game. I might just go ahead and leave her in the game to give us the best chance possible.
Now, if you left her in the game, would you keep her on the primary ball handler, or would you move her off ball?
Yeah, you probably move her off, but I mean, she's still a key piece of your defense.
Agreed. And offensively, she's good at the dribble drive.
Right.
So Macy Finley split to pair Wagner on the little scoop shot. Rebound by Wellhausen. Meyer for 3. She can make them. Just short. Looked good from here. It looked right on line, just short. Meyer hasn't been able to get on track tonight. Their best three-point shooter by percentage-wise hasn't been able to get on track. And Denton has it into the corner to Rogers. And Finley now at the top. Dribble drive on Cole. And Stevens will shoot a 3. That's long. Offensive board by Genevieve Jones. Chloe Denton, watch out. No good. Rebound by Wagner. 3 minutes and change to go. Phillies up by 16. Clarinda got to go. And we're going to get a push. Bailout there because Cole dribbled just a little too far, got under the basket. And Genevieve Jones with the body push. And we'll send Cole back to the line where she has lived in the second half.
She is. This is going to be her 10th and 11th trip to the free throw line. She's 6 for 10.
That's right about her average, about 58%. Water always finds its level, Coach. Dan Dockich.
You've said that a lot this year.
It's amazing how it works.
It is amazing.
It's amazing how that works. And Cole splits the pair. So back to a 15-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Shenandoah with the ball. Cassidy Stevens being guarded by Nordyke. Ball screen, got it into Green. Green drop step, turn and face, no good. Good defense by Sage Howard. And now Clarinda looking to chip away. Taylor Cole, mid-range Jade, no, passed it up. Hess will shoot a 3 from the wing, short, and that'll go out of bounds. They've had good looks from the three-point line all night, and just one by my count.
Yep.
Addison Wagner in the corner in the second quarter. That's it. They've had really good looks. Finley breaks the press, gets it up to Stevens. Stevens thought about the drive, thought better of it, gets it out to Rogers. She'll shoot a 3. That's long. Didn't probably need it at that time. Just hang on, run some clock. But it's a wide open shot. You don't want to take away the aggression. It's just learning how to play. As now Wagner shoots a 3. That's off the heel. Backside rebound by Kelby Gray, who checked in for the first time. And then they'll say that she dribbled it on the baseline. So out of bounds. And a turnover, and now we're going to get a sub into the ball game. That's going to be Maddie Cole. Maybe offense, defense for fouling purposes, Coach?
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know when you start to do that, down 15 with 2 minutes to go.
Maybe now.
But the Phillies haven't proven that they want to keep the ball more than about 10 seconds the last 2 possessions either.
But, that's also part of learning how to win, too.
Yep.
As the ball gets into Green. Green smart to kick it out this time. And a dribble drive and a foul. That doesn't happen if Lene Green doesn't learn from the first half. She was getting doubled, and she saw it and got it out of the traffic got it to a dribbler, and Denton drives and gets to the line.
Yeah, again, no reason to force it, and really good job of finding a cutter in Chloe Denton. And although she misses the first free throw, it was the right idea, and they burnt 20 seconds off the shot clock that time.
Now we are at 1:54 to go in the ball game. Shenandoah up by 15. Denton to the line for her second shot, no good. Rebound by Hess. So the foul didn't hurt that time for Clarinda, as that's a high pass by Cole. If Knight was about 2 or 3 inches taller, that's probably a one-handed grab, but
Right.
Tough one there for Clarinda. It's one of those things as a coach, you just don't, hey, be taller. Clock, or the count is going, and Shenandoah gets the ball in. Green maybe got fouled. Whoa, easy. Green maybe got fouled. They didn't call it. She may have carried. They didn't call it, but what do you always say? The ball never lies. So a couple things happen there, and then we get the turnover.
Yep. And again, you don't have to play this fast, right? And so Coach Weinrich calls timeout, and the first thing out of his mouth better be, or should be, hey, we don't have to score anymore.
Yep.
Right? They have to score 15 points to tie us in the next 145, so we can go ahead and take some time off the clock. The only way we're going to score is if they foul us.
We got to pay one more set of bills here before the end of the game. We'll be right.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Anyways, we're back here in Shenandoah. The first horn just sounded. Coach Weinrich using a timeout there. Maybe settle the troops down a little bit. Let them know, like you said before break, like, guys, ladies, we got control of this game. Let's act like it, and let's see what they'll do here this last 140. Clarinda still trying to chip away, looking for now probably threes here for Clarinda. They're going to have to start letting them fly. As it looked like Nordyke got away with a double dribble there, but they didn't call it, so she got away with it. And Knight on the drive, no good. Nordyke there for the follow. She can't get it. And rebound by Cassidy Stevens. That may just close the door if Shenandoah can avoid bunches of turnovers here in the last minute and change. Really good drive by Chloe Denton. One dribble from the top of the key, and she's to the basket, going to the line for 2. That's as I said earlier, just she's twitchy. She's like a water bug.
Yeah.
You ever seen a water bug on the water just going to go phew, phew, phew? If you hear that and you're listening, you know what I mean. Just zigzagging this way and that right above the water.
Right, all over the place.
Water bug. I like that. I'm not going to call her that. Hopefully that doesn't stick. I feel bad if it does. Although it's a compliment. If she knocks both down, how many does she have? 18?
7 of 12 from the free throw line.
No, I mean total.
But 8, 14, 21.
Got to be a career high. As Jersey Knight goes into a crowd, tried to put it up. Understand the situation. You got to put it up. You can't falter for that. Just didn't go in. It'll stay here with Clarinda, as it was off of, it looked like Nevea there, and it'll be Clarinda ball. Nordyke, elbow, jumper, in and out, rebound by Stevens. She's got to have like 8 boards. That was close.
Yep, she's had a nice night.
I'm getting further away on the rebounds. That was really close early. And Finley to Denton. Yale has it to Rogers. Back to Finley. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Stevens has it. And a couple dribbles, looking for a friend. Finds it in Rogers. Stevens with 10 on the shot clock. Missed Denton there on the cut. A little bit late on that. Yale gets it inside to Finley, and she'll go to the line. That's about as good of a late clock offensive possession as you could hope for. The way Shenandoah has kind of been helter-skelter offensively with the lead, you bring it down to about 1 second, and then you get a foul, go to the line.
Yeah, you have your point guard posted up in the middle of the lane for your last second shot, and earns her way to the free throw line.
Finley missing the front end, and looks like going to get a hockey line change here as the Phillies get Martin, Fouch, Shabam, and Henderson back into the game. Jones is coming in for the shooter if Finley makes it. Finley does make her second free throw, so she splits the pair. So the day is done for the 7 on the bench for Shenandoah, and just playing out the final 15 seconds here. Cole swings it to Nordyke. Nordyke on the ball screen, gets it to Wagner. 6 seconds to shoot. Hess for 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound by Knight. She'll float one up, no good. And a rebound by Nordyke is blocked by Jones. So an 18-point victory for Shenandoah. We're going to step aside, hear from the Shenandoah Education Foundation.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation, just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the Family Challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
This very moment, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon is on his way to a newly remodeled surgical suite where he'll scrub up and dress into infection-free equipment and begin a surgery to give his patient a replacement knee. With the help of a knowledgeable staff and the latest technology, he'll give this man hope for a normal life again without walking in pain. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Welcome back into Shenandoah Rexroth Court, 47-29, Coach. What turned in kind of, we thought was going to be a fairly competitive basketball game, just really kind of turned into Chloe Denton taking over, which is nice to see because that hasn't happened yet for Shenandoah. But she took over as Clarinda took away Lene Green for the most part. But Clarinda just the inability to knock down shots. They had a lot of open looks, just couldn't make them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the defense in the first half of the game, right? They took away Green inside, Clarinda did, and then on the opposite side, the Phillies did a great job of slowing the Clarinda offense down by taking away the dribble drive. Although they found that dribble drive in the second half, it led to free throws, not necessarily baskets, and so it's hard to come back from a big deficit and just scoring points at the free throw line. So, and like you said, Denton really had a fantastic game, ends up with 21 points on the night from her, and so that's a really good game from her, and something that we've seen here in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Here in the second half of the season from her is a great job as she's moved into the starting lineup. We talked about Green not getting necessarily what she wanted tonight. She ends up with 8 points, 10 rebounds, but the key piece to that is 5 assists. So she found a way to contribute to the offense in a different way tonight by finding a way to get her teammates involved and passing it and learning a little bit about what she's probably going to see the rest of the way. You know, tall arms or a double team coming at her, and so she's got to make choices on when she's going to kick or when she's going to do kind of that up and under move or when she's just going to turn quick and score. So a really good night from her. Caroline Rogers hits those 2 threes, 6 points from her. Cassidy Stevens hits a 3 and finishes with 5 points. And then Berdorf and Finley both end up with 4 points. Berdorf adds 10 rebounds and three blocked shots on the night from her. So quality effort from her. Just a well-rounded contest, or a well-rounded scoring effort from the Phillies with the help of Denton. Everybody else contributed in their way. So a really good job from everybody on the Phillies side. For Clarinda, Taylor Cole ends up with 11 points, 7 of those coming at the free throw line. Addison Wagner ends up with 8. Jersey Knight and Carson Wellhausen end up with 4 each. And then Nordyke ends up with 1 basket. So, not the scoring output that Clarinda needs. They obviously want to find a way to dribble drive and kick, or dribble drive and get a layup or a nice easy jumper in the lane, and the Phillies did a good job of taking that away tonight. So again, good, solid defensive effort from the Phillies. Clarinda tried their best to take away things that the Phillies had, but ended up not being able to keep up on the scoreboard. So solid game by the Phillies and a great win. And what's that? 4, 5, 6 in a row.
5 out of 6.
Yeah.
And 7. So in 2023, they're 5-1, if I'm not mistaken.
And that one loss.
4-1.
Yeah,
And 4-1 in 2023. And the one loss, they were right there, and it was one of the most amazing effort games that I've ever seen from a group of kids. That was one of those things where I'd go back and watch it again like a year or two later and be like, I was there. Do you remember that? That was crazy.
Right.
So let's turn the page after the win tonight for Shenandoah. 3 games next week, just like this week, 3 games. They were 3-0 this week. They swept the week. Next week's going to be a little harder. They don't have Griswold, Red Oak on the schedule, Clarinda on the schedule. It's at Tri-Center, and then at home against Creston, who they've already played, and it did not go well. That's Pink Out night. We'll be auctioning off our shirt for that night. So
it's all clean and ready to go.
That's good. And then at Lewis Central, who's always going to be a tough opponent. So 3 games next week. Competition level is going to raise next week. Should be learn a lot about the Phillies week.
Yeah, for sure. And that Tri-Center win or Tri-Center game is a win. A winnable game, but that's a tough gym to go play. Our girls played up there a couple years ago, and that's just a tough gym to go in and pick up a victory. Creston, obviously, we were down 16-0 on the road to them. Came all the way back, fought, and ended up losing by 1.
Yeah, it was tight.
Right?
Tight game.
Right?
We couldn't have gone worse.
Yeah, we had a shot at the buzzer to win it, and it didn't fall.
Couldn't have gone worse for the first about 4 or 5 minutes.
It was miserable.
Yeah.
In Creston, and if you talk to some of the Philly faithful, in particular Mr. Campbell, he'll tell you that we've had some good teams go through here that go to Creston and just can't find the ball to go in the bucket. So
something in the water up there.
Yep. So then that Lewis Central game, obviously, that's a tough game in the Hawkeye 10 to go win at Lewis Central. So again,
it'll be a fun week of basketball.
Some good competition, and I think maybe the tournament brackets might come out next week too. So
and then on the flip side for Clarinda next week they've got Riverside, at Kemper Monday, Tuesday, and then they've got looks like Red Oak on Saturday next week, at least based on Bound. So a couple winnable games there for sure, and then you never know what you're going to get out of the Kemper game on the road. That's always tough to go all the way up to Carroll and get that one. So definitely maybe some more positive outcomes here for Clarinda as the season goes on too. So we're going to step aside. There's going to be about 15 minutes between now and the tip-off of the boys part of the doubleheader. Clarinda falls to Shenandoah. The Phillies 18-point winners in the opener of this Hawkeye 10 double dip. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Good. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back into Shenandoah High School. Starting lineups were just announced. The starting lineups for the Shenandoah Mustangs tonight. Jade Spengler, Camden Lormer, Gage Heron, Dalton Athan, and Seth Zwickel. Was I wrong about that one?
Yeah.
So,
Heron's not even suited up tonight. I think he has a back.
Who's for him? Cole Graham? Cole Graham. I apologize to the entire Graham family, and I apologize for that. I need to do a better job. But I was told same 5. But
yeah.
Anyways, there you go. So
Heron might have been a game time decision. I'm not sure. He didn't play towards the end of the game the other night at Red Oak. Maybe like the whole. Well, I don't think he played the whole second half actually against Red Oak. Had a back injury is what I think is what I understood. So
with that nugget, we're ready to rock and roll.
Here we go.
Clarinda and Shenandoah. The girls won the first half. Boys game set to rock and roll. And Isaac Jones wins the tip. Tayden Brown has the ball for Clarinda. Clarinda likes to play fast. They like to get out and go and use their athletes. As Isaac Jones with a little floater inside. No good. Rebound by Dalton Athan. Good start for the Mustangs as they look to push, get out in front, and Zwickel for 3 and on the wing as that ball's off of Athan and out of bounds. So up and down as we kind of figured this game would be. Shenandoah maybe wants to slow down, maybe not, I don't know, but I know Clarinda wants to play fast.
Yeah, and just based on looking at their scores the last couple of nights, for Clarinda, they've struggled to kind of score at the pace that they want to score, so they're probably looking to get on track. And Isaac Jones hits a big 3. Was it a 2? A 2?
It should have been a 2.
Well, they put 3 on the board.
His size 15 shoes were clearly over the line, but I think they're going to give him 3, so we'll give him 3 as well. Not trying to cheat him of points. As Shenandoah down by 3. Jade Spengler with the ball at the top. Man-to-man defense for Clarinda. Athan, good play, but couldn't finish. And Isaac Jones skies for the rebound. Wyatt Schmidt tries to get the ball inside to McAndrews, and it's off of McAndrews. So a turnover. Clarinda getting up and down when it's working, it's pretty, but when it gets a little off, that's when turnovers tend to happen. Speaking of turnovers, good job of Shenandoah breaking that pressure, and Lormer in the corner off the heel, and Wyatt Schmidt with the rebound. Clarinda looking to push. Up by 3. 6.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Schmidt in the corner, 3, good. That one was legit a 3 for Wyatt Schmidt. If Clarinda can make 3s, boy, they're a tough out and a dangerous team. As a 3 from Spengler misses long, and Brown looking to push. Brown has it at the top, shuffled his feet. Yes, he did. Good call. That's a turnover going the other way. Tayden Brown was just announced today. He's going to be playing in the Iowa Shrine Bowl.
Oh, nice.
So congratulations to him and anybody else that got selected to that. It's a good honor.
Yeah, he's a really solid football player. So,
like Chloe Denton for Shenandoah. I've said that about Tayden Brown every game I've called. He's twitchy. I mean, just ultra quick.
Yeah. Have you watched him long jump?
Probably 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen him long jump. Just a guess.
It's pretty amazing.
He's a very, very talented kid. Very athletic group of kids. Not that Shenandoah doesn't have athletes, but I mean, just it's Clarinda group of kids. Just a very athletic.
Hey, they changed that first 3 to a 2.
I told you. I'm sorry. I'm not the 15th best play-by-play guy in the world for nothing. 14 or better.
You're number 1 in the Hawkeye 10.
No, that's not true.
I don't know. I don't listen to anybody else, so I can only rate you.
That's true. Thanks, man. I'm the best and the worst. Zwickel has it for Shenandoah. 5.5 minutes to go in the quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Graham. Back out to Zwickel. 5 on the shot clock.
Shoot it.
And a kicked ball, and I don't believe that's going to reset.
Yep. Oh, they hit the reset button, though.
Just kidding.
There we go. We got it right.
They reset the reset.
There's a button. There's a button on that panel over there. It says recall shot clock. You hit it, and it puts it right back to where it was.
Fail safe.
Yeah. unless you hit the reset button twice on the shot clock operating thing.
Ball gets into Spangler, and he gets fouled. I'll tell you what, tough break for Clarinda. Really good defensive possession, and then a foul on a shot, a bailout there, and Brown gets called for his first. I believe that's the second foul total on Clarinda, I think.
Well, I don't know what the scoreboard operator is doing.
Who is the scoreboard operator right now?
Coach Weiner has moved to
just got done
scoreboard operator.
He just got done coaching a Hawkeye 10 conference game. Give him a break. Spangler knocks them both down, so Shenandoah down by 3. A little bit of a zone look here for Shenandoah. Kind of a 2-3 look. Brown has it to Jones. Adam Johnson back to Jones. Jones to McAndrews. Brown, nobody guarding him, and he made him pay. Bang. Three-pointer, good for Taden Brown. So 2 threes already for Clarinda in the first 3 minutes of action. Shenandoah doing a little bit better job of breaking this press right now, more so than in the first time they played, that's for sure. As now Zwickel has it at the top for Shenandoah, 20 on the shot clock. Ethan has it. Ball swung around to Spangler, and then a hand check by Johnson. Good quick move by Spangler. Talk about athletes for Clarinda. Spangler's a pretty good one for Shenandoah, as he did a good job of beating Adam Johnson off the dribble there. 35 on the shot clock. Lormer trying to get the ball in. Gets it into Zwickel. Zwickel on the take. No good. And fight for the board is won by McAndrews as Graham lost his balance there, and then McAndrews picked up the rebound. Brown for 3, no good. Rebound by Zwickel. Gets it to Lormer, who looks to push, and Spangler for 2 on the lay-in. Good job of moving the ball up the floor, and 4 quick points for Jade Spangler.
Yeah, good quick push there by the Mustangs. Beat Clarinda down the court, get a wide-open layup.
Missed mid-range shot by Isaac Jones. Going to get a jump ball, so that's going to go back to Shenandoah. Some subs in the game. Creighton Tuzio, all Hawkeye 10 all-name teams, checks in. Cade Ingstrand and Justice Fine. I feel like...
I like that you just made that up.
He's on it. He's on it. He's not the only member, but he's on it. Lormer on the dribble drive, kicks out to Zwickel. He'll shoot a 3 from the wing. And like I said in the girls game, Friday nights in Shenandoah, bank is open late. Tuzio, mid-range J from the elbow, no good. Good fight for the rebound by Brown, but he lost it out of bounds. So 3:37 to go in the quarter. Shenandoah scratching and clawing. You knew they would fight, but taking care of the ball in the first 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, don't turn it over and good things happen. And right now, that's what's happening for the Mustangs. You got to get it over, though. Barely get it over.
Zwickel just gets it over, and then it's off of Brown. I mean, within like a tenth of a second.
It was right there for
Those
sure.
shot clocks give the officials a cheater now on that 10-second call. Ethan, tough pass. That's a tough angle, and it's stolen away. And now Clarinda looking to extend that 1-point lead. As Schmidt has it in the corner, long shot, fight for the rebound, won by Cade Ingstrand, gets it back to Brown. Schmidt has it again on the right wing, gets it to Tuzio, and Tuzio the handoff to Schmidt. He lays it in for 2. Zwickel gets it poked away by Brown. Schmidt going in, and one opportunity. So what was just a 1-point game 45 seconds ago, 5 quick points from Wyatt Schmidt, almost. Well, no, 4 quick points by Wyatt Schmidt. Chance to make it 5. And Clarinda, turn you over. It's easy to score when you turn you over.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the one thing that this game will get out of hand if Clarinda can get you to turn it over here in this three-quarter court pressure. So the Mustangs have to take care of the basketball because 2 quick turnovers have led to 4 quick points for Clarinda.
And that ball nearly stolen away. Lormer in the corner for three, just short. Good fight for the rebound, but won by Taden Brown. Taden Brown, little floater, no good. Fight for the board again, this time won by Clarinda, and Fine's shot misses, and then a reach 70 feet away from the basket. That's going to be, I believe, on Justice Fine. Yes, it is. So that'll be the fourth by my count, but then the scoreboard's only got three. So
I only have 3, too.
All right, we'll leave it at 3 then. What do I know? So Shenandoah down by 6, has the ball, gets it up the floor against the press, and then a body check on Justice Fine. That's the fourth foul. There's good things and bad things with presses. Good thing, you can force some turnovers, pick the game up, make it a little hectic. Bad thing, sometimes if you're not playing aggressively appropriately, you're going to get into foul trouble. Zwickel nearly walked. Lormer thinking about a shot. Ball fake, passes to Spangler. Spangler back to the top, guarded by Cade Ingstrand. Athan shoots a three, in and out. Good looking shot. Justice Fine with the rebound, and Clarinda with under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1, up by 6 and the ball. Ingstrand, wing three. Good stroke, missed just long, and Fine puts it in on the rebound. That was just a situation where Lormer had really good position, but Fine's just about 6 inches taller.
Yeah, just able to get up and over the top and able to put the offensive board back in.
And looks like there was going to be a 10-second call, but Coach Spiegel called a timeout to save the possession. So we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
You're not gonna. Well, welcome back to Shenandoah. 15-7, Shenandoah with the ball inbounding in the backcourt. Spangler bringing it up the floor, walking it up. Ball screen as Brody Bergdorf just checks in for the first time. Gets the ball into Athan. He's a lefty. Can't get it to go. And Creighton Tuzio, love that name, gets the rebound and a little pocket pass from Jones. Ingstrand, Tuzio. Ingstrand again to Jones. He could probably dunk it from there, and nearly turned it over, and then did turn it over as Lormer has the ball for Shenandoah. Brings it up the floor. Gets it to Spangler. Ball poked away by Ingstrand, but saved by Shenandoah. Out to Bergdorf, mid-range J, in and out. Tuzio with the rebound. Brown looking to push now. Ingstrand has it. Back to Brown. Nobody stopping the ball. And rebound put back and good by Andrew Jones, the younger of the two Jones Bros. Jones Bros Cupcakes, that's a thing. It's in Des Moines.
Oh.
15 seconds on the game clock and blocked by Tuzio. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Brown going coast to coast and lays it in. 19-7, 3 seconds on the clock. Put it up, Athan, put it up. Spangler puts it up, and that's no good. So after one, Clarinda up by 12 here in Shenandoah.
It's always been my dream to own a locker.
You like school that much, huh?
Actually, no, my own meat locker.
I'm processing.
So, what do you think?
Well, if that's your it, let's make it happen.
like they come down. Anyways. We're back here in Shenandoah. 19-7. Clarinda out in front of Shenandoah. The game kind of started out a little slower. Shenandoah stayed pace. It was 8-7 at one point, and then an 11-0 run to close out quarter number one and stretch the lead here for Clarinda. The game has definitely gone at their pace for the majority of that first quarter, which probably kind of to be expected.
Yeah, a couple turnovers there as we entered the last 2.5 minutes or so of the first quarter. A couple turnovers led to some easy buckets, and then a couple offensive rebounds didn't hurt either. So that's how Clarinda kind of built their lead to start this second quarter.
Schmidt for three. That missed short. Offensive rebound by Clarinda, and Berdorf comes up with the defensive rebound. Now Shenandoah looking to push. Gets it to Zwickel in the corner. He's off the heel. No good. Rebound by that is Isaac Jones. And the left-handed layup by Adam Johnson. Good. 21-7. 2-touchdown lead for the Cardinals here early in quarter number two. Good job breaking the press. Zwickel gets it and can't make it. Isaac Jones looking to push. Tough pass stolen away by Spangler. Now Spangler slowing things down. Trying to set up an offensive set here for Shenandoah. Gets it to Athan for three. That's short rebound by McAndrews. If Clarinda makes it get under 20 seconds on the shot clock, I think they may have to run in practice. Like, they like to get up and down, and they like to get shots up quick. And there you go again. Wyatt Schmidt in the corner. No good. Backside rebound. Fought for and then foul by, now that's not a slight. Andrew Jones commits the foul. That's not a slight or a knock of Clarinda. They like to get up and down and play, but with that shot clock, if you watch, I mean, if it hits under 20 seconds, it's a really good defensive possession because they're really moving the ball and driving, and they're looking for shots. First good shot. I mean, that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, they want to score a lot of points, and so this is a game that right now they're getting up and down, getting some shots up, and the ball's going in the basket.
And fight for the loose ball, a scrum in the middle of the floor is a tie-up. So the possession arrow goes to Shenandoah. Cole Graham got tied up there. And looks like Eli Cameron checked into the game for the first time for Shenandoah. Another freshman.
Yeah, so you got three freshmen out there on the court right now for the Mustangs.
Spangler getting doubled, gets the ball to Cameron. Cameron to Lormer. Spangler, little jab step. Out to Berdorf, three in the corner. Oh, I thought he had it. That was a good look, Coach. Johnson dribbles it down. Now Isaac Jones has it. Back to Johnson. Schmidt. McAndrews, one dribble and laid it in with 22 on the shot clock.
Not a lot of time in their possessions.
Ball stolen away at midcourt. Isaac Jones now has it. Johnson, he'll shoot a three. Wide open, just short. Rebound by Berdorf. And now Spangler brings it up for Shenandoah. Stuck on 7. They've been stuck on 7 for a little while here. Cameron shoots a three in the corner. That's long. Rebound by Andrew Jones, not the baseball player. He could be. Just not that Andrew Jones. Spelled differently. A little younger, too. Wyatt Schmidt, pass to Isaac Jones. He'll shoot a three from the wing. No good. Brody Berdorf. There was a reason why he wanted to come up here and do the camera work all last year for us, just to soak up knowledge. And he's had like a million rebounds since he's checked into the game because he knows backside rebound.
Backside rebound. He has four already here in this contest.
Backside. He heard it all year.
Have been backside rebound.
Every single one of them. This thing I got up here is not just a hat rack. Like you said earlier, you've seen a lot of basketball.
You have seen a lot of basketball.
Sometimes I just say words, though, like alphabet soup. Jones goes up for the slam, and he gets fouled by Berdorf.
Good foul. That's the second kid that tried to dunk on Brody this year, and both of them have been fouled. He's not giving up a dunk on him.
No posterization.
Not happening.
So 23-7, Isaac Jones at the line for Clarinda. first free throw, short, 16-point lead. Again, this was an 8-7 ball game with about 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So for about a quarter, Clarinda's defense has really cranked it up a notch. Shenandoah has turned it over a little bit more because of that as Jones splits the pair. And Shenandoah has just really struggled to put the biscuit in the basket here as there's another turnover. Tatum Brown and Jones loses it on the way up. And rebound by Cole Graham.
I think that might be Jones's fourth missed dunk against us this year.
That's entirely possible. He had a couple on the first time. I remember that.
He did.
And Brown, the floater, batted away. It was a 1-on-0, but Isaac Jones is there, swats it. And ball saved by Schmidt. Good hustle play by Isaac Jones. Brown, no good on the layup by Ingstrand, but the ball's still zipping around. Ball blocked by Burdorf and then picked up by Zwickel. A lot of action back and forth in the last 30 seconds, Coach. And the bottom line is there was a couple steals, couple blocks, and now Shenandoah has possession.
Yeah, just a lot of craziness at both ends. A couple block shots, and when I say that about Jones and the missed dunks, the kid can jump out of the gym.
Is he 6'7", high jump? 6'7"?
Yeah, really high.
Well,
He's really good.
high.
Yeah.
Did he win it? Did he win it or did he get second or third? Well, you Clarinda folks in the stream, let us know. Brody will check it later.
Yeah.
Isaac Jones did corral the rebound on the missed free throw. So now they have possession, does Clarinda. And there's Tatum Brown with a little runner. Got a sweet little runner, does Tatum Brown. Now Shenandoah down by 19 in a very significant scoring drought as now Cameron has it, floats a pass, and there's the all-conference, all-name team, Tuzio with the steal. And now Jones has it in the corner to Tatum Brown. He gets blocked by Burdorf. Now Burdorf gets called for a foul on the floor. Probably a good call by the official that it's on the floor. But Burdorf maybe getting a little more confident as some of these other freshmen are too. That we've talked about it all year. Young team, even the older guys. There's not a lot of varsity experience, but some of these younger guys, more specifically these freshmen, they're getting more playing time. They're getting a little more comfortable. Maybe some play there that Burdorf wouldn't have made earlier in the year.
Right, just being a little bit more aggressive. The other thing that might have motivated him, I'm sure that before the game, he was watching our broadcast. When they go to the locker room before the game,
he does not watch it.
He does. He does. He wants to see how his sister's doing. And
no, he doesn't. He just wants to hear us.
And, yeah, probably. But he might have heard that she had 3 blocked shots in the first game, and so he wants to have a little bragging rights at home after the game about how that's going to work. And so he's already got 2 block shots working.
A lot of game left.
Yeah.
Second free throw rattles around and down for Isaac Jones. So a 3-touchdown advantage for Clarinda. 28-7. Burdorf gets it to Lormer. Lormer back to Burdorf. And back to Lormer as we get it into the corner to Zwickel. Zwickel guarded by Tuzio and then stolen away by Isaac Jones. He's going up. No dunk attempt this time. The layup attempt in Burdorf. I have no clue, but I'm pretty sure. Yep, I thought it was 3, and you held up 3 fingers, so that leads me to believe that that's 3 of our 5 fouls of Brody Burdorf trying to stop dunks.
Yeah. It's not going to get dunked on, but obviously you got to try to get back, and that one, you got to try to block that one with your left hand. We talked about proper hand going up for shot blocking, and in that case, he went up with the wrong hand.
Looks like Aiden Johnson checking in for the first time tonight for Shenandoah, another freshman. That ball nearly skipped away from Cole Graham. One-handed pass, not great, stolen by Kyle Wagner, and there's Isaac Jones again. And this is the Clarinda that can be a tough out come tournament time. They're getting up and down the floor and putting pressure on you. And we're going to step aside. We'll be back in 30. Clarinda up 32-7.
Every inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back to Shenandoah, 32-7. The Cardinals of Clarinda flexing their muscles here, Coach, in the last about 9.5 minutes of game action. Holding Shenandoah scoreless. A lot of that's Clarinda turning them over, but in the same breath, some of that is Shenandoah just falling victim to the fool's gold of the angles of this press.
Right, just again trying to play a little bit too fast, not understanding. Hey, we have 10 seconds. Let's reverse the ball, then throw the ball diagonally. They're not going to give you the middle.
Yep.
Don't throw it there. Don't throw it in the middle. It's not there. Move it back and forth along the back line and then down the sideline. And, of course, I say that and we get one right in the middle.
They gave you the middle this time. But you're right. I mean, we haven't been able to do that very much as far as the Mustangs go. And that ball gets stolen away, batted away, and then Isaac Jones going up, and he does put it down. Rattled around and down. So Jones has got to have 15 points so far tonight.
12. Yep,
That's close.
12.
Really good start of the game for him. He and Tatum Brown both doing a really good job as far as scoring the ball for Clarinda so far, as there's a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on, looks like, Kyle Wagoner. That'll be the 8th team foul, so Camden Lormer going to the line, trying to break the seal here. I think sometimes when it looks like when Shenandoah has these extended scoring droughts, it kind of just takes somebody to break that seal, and then they kind of relax and play. And it's not going to be Lormer, at least in this occasion, as that's rebounded by Fine and Clarinda. And Wagoner has it in the corner. Back to Johnson. Isaac Jones, probably dunk it from there. Gets it to Fine. Jones to Johnson, and stolen away. And Lormer going coast to coast and a little out of control there, as that was probably a double dribble or a travel, either way, but it's a turnover nonetheless. But Lormer a little out of control there, trying to go coast to coast. Appreciate the effort, but just maybe a little bit out of control.
Yeah, as he dribbled across the court, he actually had two teammates that were flowing back against him that probably, if he would have laid it off to one of them, they would have had a layup at the front of the rim. But again, appreciate the effort and the aggressiveness. Just got to read the defense sometimes.
Lormer for 3 from the top, and bang. He says, I wasn't out of control that time, you guys up there, you crazy guys in the crow's nest. So the seal is broken, breaking a near 11-minute drought for Shenandoah, and 34-10 now, as both teams have tacked on a couple of field goals like a football score. Johnson shoots a 3 from the top, no good. That's rattled around, and there's Isaac Jones again. That's off the side of the backboard and off of Dalton Eighth, and it'll stay with Clarinda with 1:13 to go until halftime. I said 35. It's 34. It's 35. I'm sorry, everyone. I apologize. I shorted Clarinda a point there, and I won't do it again. I might. I don't mean to. Jones to Johnson. Johnson on the drive. Probably a charge, and yes, it is. That one. Some of these are tweeners, and you never know. That time, Athan was standing still and got it. Wasn't hard contact, but it was a charge. Coach, your thoughts on the block charge?
Yeah, that was a good job of actually having his toes pointed at the guy that's coming at him and caught it right in the middle of the chest. That's how you're supposed to draw a charge right there.
Lormer tried to dribble through the press there, did get fouled by Johnson. That's going to be foul number 10. So a double bonus situation here for Shenandoah. They're not going to enjoy it very long, just 52 seconds here. But Lormer at the line just made a 3, got a chance to tack on a couple more.
Yeah, and that's Johnson's 3rd foul, so he's going to have to come out for Clarinda.
First free throw for Lormer, good. I believe 4 points for Lormer. And as you called, Coach, Johnson does check out, and Cade Ingstrand will check in for the final 52 seconds. And looks like Logan Twyman will check in for the first time tonight. So second free throw for Camden Lormer, junior. for Shenandoah. Not Camden Lormer Jr., but Camden Lormer, a junior.
A junior.
As he hits them both, 35-12, 23-point lead as that pass is batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Clarinda with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ingstrand has it at the top. Fine has it over to Jones. Thought about the three, maybe a little 2-for-1 special. As Ingstrand now gets it in. Tough pass, but couldn't be corralled by Zwickel. Good job by Zwickel getting his hands on it. That's a tough pass to make and to catch there. 19 on the shot clock. Jones, little contest, missed the shot, and it rattles around and down. Fine makes the bucket there. Shot clock off. 25 seconds to go until halftime as Fine gets called for a foul. That's going to send Spangler, who's a little slow to get up, to the line to shoot a pair. Looks like he's going to be all right. Maybe landed on his hip there. Sometimes you land on that hip bone, it smarts a little bit.
Hurts a little bit.
You know, when you get into college and in the pros, a lot of times guys will wear those compression shorts that have like hip padding on it. I'm sure high school kids do it too, but you see that a lot at the collegiate level, at the professional level, just because they are on the floor a lot, diving and scrapping. That just kind of protecting those. They don't want to get a hip pointer. Gets a little tender. As Spangler splits the pair, and the clock starts with 17 seconds to go until halftime. 2-3 zone here for Shenandoah. Wagner has it at the top. Gets it in the corner to Fine. Fine has room for a shot if he wants it. Passes it up. Wagner has it. Gets it inside. Jones to Jones. And that'll count, and that'll end the first half as Isaac Jones dominating the first half for Clarinda, and he finished it on cue with a nice pass to his brother. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Queen to talk about?
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Clarinda, 26-point advantage here at halftime. Coach, some halftime stats, if you got them here for the Cardinals and the Mustangs.
Yeah, Isaac Jones leads the way for Clarinda with 12. Wyatt Schmidt has 8, and Tate Brown has 7 to lead the way for Clarinda. For Shenandoah, Spangler has 4, and Lormer has 5. Zwickel has a 3. That's all the scoring for Shenandoah. So big uphill battle in the second half. Clarinda again plays at that high pace and does things that gets you those turnovers and easy buckets. And so Shenandoah is going to have to. Caroline Rogers just won $100 from Rockstock.
Is that an NIL conflict? I don't know.
Well, she just will put her name on a gas pump.
Oh.
So it's like an NIL deal, right?
Because amateurism is dead. Congratulations, Caroline Rogers. That was live. That was on. So Rogers family, you'll be able to see it.
Gallery Bebo, that is not even close to half court, and it went in. Does not count. And I
made
said,
it.
And I said, so this is kind of a running joke, but I said if the Rockstock $100 goes, Lawn World. Lawn World is the next $100. So I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but we're going to say if it goes in again, Lawn World owes.
Oh my goodness, two of
Lawn
them.
World. I don't know if that's a real thing, but Lawn World, we're going to say is going to give Clay Fouch $100.
If there's another one, Doug Meyer Chevrolet will do it.
Perfect. Ooh.
I go third because it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it might though.
It might. Oh, he was ready.
Not happening. Hey, that's.
Well, that was exciting. I'm glad we were live for that.
Yeah, that was fun. Rock Stop's here even, or he was earlier.
Yeah, he was here. What?
So he doesn't. Maybe. Oh, yep, he knows down in the corner. He knows he owes a couple hundred. Oh, look at that. Christie has the $100 bills right there, ready to give away.
I always walk around with hundreds in my pocket too.
Yeah. But maybe you do if you know you're the sponsor.
Yeah, you might have to. You might have
right?
to.
So
I didn't have to, so I left my 100 in my other pants. Well, we're going to step aside on that note. We're going to wait another 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and then
can we throw out the X Games thing real quick, or do you want to wait the second half?
Sure.
No,
well,
that's
no.
fine. You run some commercials.
Nah, we're going to pay some bills.
Yeah,
we'll be back. We'll talk about the Winter X Games. We'll talk about Winter Homecoming. If that's the same thing, I don't know.
That's the same thing.
We're going to talk about wrestling. We're going to talk more about this basketball game. We got a lot of stuff to get
We got
in.
a lot of fans at home wanting to know who the king and queen are. So
From the millions
we'll let them know in about
and
6.5
millions of
minutes.
our fans. King and Queen, it's a teaser. Stay.
United Group Insurance is a team of people you know and people you trust. We offer home, auto, farm, crop, life, health, and commercial insurance from our convenient offices in Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents work together to make sure our customers find an insurance policy they feel great about. We offer a variety of insurance carriers, so you can choose what works for your coverage needs. Learn more at United Group INS.
Hold on.
This is Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities.
We are back here in Shenandoah. Second half just about to begin. There's a malfunction at the junction with the possession or the fouls. There you go. They're getting the foul situation taken care of on the scoreboard. We're ready to rock and roll. Clarinda will have first possession. Taden Brown brings it up. Gets it to Andrew Jones. High post to Schmidt. McAndrews. One dribble, power dribble. No good, but there's Isaac Jones. And he'll get fouled. It should be on the floor. And good call. Be on the floor. And that'll be the first foul of the second half. And that'll be on Camden Lormer. And Isaac Jones, nice little inbound play, but in and out the iron unkind, and that should be off of Ethan. It is not off of Ethan. It was deemed off of Isaac Jones, Coach. They had a better view than I did.
It did, but I would agree that it was probably off of Dalton.
We'll take it. We're down by 26.
Yeah.
We'll take it. The little here you goes. And Jade Spangler gets it to Ethan. Had a shot, passed it up. Now Lormer has a shot, a little jab step, good defense by Johnson. And Zwickel has it in the corner, one dribble, gets it out to Lormer, dribble drive, and there's Isaac Jones. Maybe at a different time you'd say that's a goaltend, but that ball never got above the rim.
No.
That never got above the rim.
No.
So Jones with the official block.
He got up there. I mean,
you're not even going to write that down?
I'll give him.
I got to report that.
I got it.
Schmidt goes in and a jump ball call. Tough call for Schmidt there. But jump ball brings it back to Shenandoah with 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Coach, you were talking before the break. Winter X Games and Winter Homecoming, evidently they're the same thing.
Yeah.
But give us a little chat about that as Shenandoah's looking to get their first points of the second half.
Yeah, all week the kids have been doing Winter X Games, entering homeroom at the end of the day, and obviously a homecoming court and
rebound for Isaac Jones.
Rebound, Isaac Jones got it. And so they've been having fun, a little school spirit, a little fun winter homecoming for everybody. Another rebound for Isaac Jones, got it. And so here between games, they crowned the king and queen for this year's X Games court, and the winners were Kate Lance and Wyatt Baldwin.
You or I didn't win?
We didn't win, unfortunately.
Okay, well, congratulations to Kate and Wyatt.
Congratulations. So they will reign over the dance, which is tomorrow night. Not sure what time it is. It's probably after 7 or so.
So you can see all these kids down. Dang it, Huddle Cam. I did that the other day about the shot clock, and it panned away. So on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, folks, there's a bunch of kids wearing neon as Zwickel shoots a three from the top of the key. That's no good, and rebound by Taden Brown. Are they going to wear stuff like that?
No,
is it a neon-colored theme?
No, it's like a.
Oh, there you go. Now you can see them.
Semi-formal.
What's semi-formal?
Means like
is it like jeans and a T-shirt?
No, like you dress up like more than.
No, don't wear sweatpants and leggings.
Not quite prom.
Don't wear sweatpants and leggings.
Right. Not quite prom, but enough dressed up that the boys will wear ties.
Could a guy wear khakis?
Like with a nice button-up shirt and a tie or something.
Are you a chaperone?
No.
But if you were a chaperone and I showed up in a polo and khakis, is that acceptable?
There's like a polo zone.
There's a polo zone. All right. That's kind of wild. Okay. I'm not wearing a polo now. I am not semi-formal tonight as I'm wearing a University of Chicago Maroons hoodie. You're wearing which is maroon.
Maroon, yeah.
So it's Shenandoah colors, and you're wearing
I'm wearing sweatpants and a pullover because it was Coach Campbell's 50th birthday. If Coach Campbell's watching, 50th birthday today, and so we celebrated by dressing like PE teachers.
Well, congratulations to Mr. Campbell. Happy birthday. I still remember when he was in high school and I was in elementary school. He went to the Brain Factory. He went to Essex.
Oh, yeah?
He was in high school. His mother was my first grade teacher. But yeah, so that just means I'm old too because he's old and I'm old. So I just celebrated my 40th, which we've already talked about. We don't have to do that anymore, but
Right.
Happy birthday to him.
You know who won in basketball last night?
Well, definitely wasn't Nebraska.
No,
Spangler.
they lost tonight. The Hawkeyes won.
I haven't even watched that. I've recorded it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I ruined that for you.
Thanks, man. What in the world? Like, this is why we can't have nice things. A lot of things have been going on here, and
But that T-shirt will still be signed and ready to be auctioned off next week.
we'll get into that. We still got some time. It's 41-13. Just 3 points scored overall, 4 points scored overall in this entire second half. As I say that, and then Justice Fine knocks down a putback layup. So it's a 30-point lead for Clarinda, and the ball stolen away by Ingstrand as Ingstrand looking to push. And Fine thought about the three. Now Brown has it. Nobody in the area code, and he knocked it in. Boy, there wasn't anybody on that half of the court, Coach.
Yeah, and that puts him up to 10 points on the night. Nice.
No, so three Cardinals in double figures with Jones, Schmidt, and now Brown.
Well, Schmidt only has 8.
Drop-off pass to Creighton Tuzio. Love the name. Dropped it in for 2, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. So we will stay here during the timeout. Who called the timeout? I was doing the score. Okay.
Shenandoah.
So Shenandoah calls the timeout. So we've talked about winter homecoming again. You said it was Kate Lance, and who was the boy? The girl was Kate Lance.
Yep, Wyatt Baldwin.
Wyatt Baldwin. Okay, so congratulations to those guys. The dance is tomorrow night. I don't know. And then next week, let's flash forward. We've got first. Everything okay?
Yeah. Yep. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. There's a first in Shenandoah live stream broadcasting is broadcasting the first wrestling meet double duel between Creston and
Denison
and us.
Yeah.
And you'll be there the entire time. Yep. I will be there shortly after the beginning, but we'll only be streaming the Shenandoah mat. But we'll have full play-by-play, and for most of it, full color commentary as Lormer drives in, gets tripped up by Fine, and he'll go to the line for 2. But we're pretty excited about that up here. I know you probably more so than me because I just don't know as much about that. All the other sports I know enough to be dangerous, but wrestling-wise, I think you're pretty pumped about that. Have you been getting any buzz from the people that they're excited that it's going to be on?
I don't know if enough people listen to us, to be honest, for them to be excited, but I've been promoting it. Like, I've been talking to a lot of people and saying, hey,
oh man,
next Thursday night,
nobody's going to watch.
You want to know who I even talked to?
Okay, who'd you talk to?
The official. The referee that's going to be calling those matches.
So now you're going to get him nervous. He's going to.
Hey,
he's not going to be able to sleep the night before.
We're going to use you for information throughout the night. Talk about calls. We're going to educate our fans about how wrestling works.
So you talk to the actual official that's going to be there as a 3 in the corner from Ingstrand. That's long, fought for and won by Tuzio. Tuzio, pump fake, no good. Again, this time Spangler comes down with the hustle rebound. Spangler going all the way in, can't get it to go. Ingstrand with the rebound, up and down here, 48-14. 34-point lead here for Clarinda as Taden Brown, 2 dribbles up the lane, no good. Burdorf with the rebound, and Eli Cameron into the game. So that's Thursday, correct?
Yeah.
And that start time is at 6 or 5:30?
I'm not sure. I think it starts at 5:30.
Well, we got to know.
I'm pretty sure it's a 5:30 start.
Graham for 3 off the backboard, no good. Regardless, it'll be on. And if you don't watch it live as Tuzio goes up and under for a 36-point lead, you're going to get that running clock here for the duration, unless Shenandoah can bring it down to a 24-point deficit. Regardless, if you watch it live, we love you. If you decide, as Graham goes up for 2, he'll go to the line. If you decide or just find out about it later and you want to watch it later, it'll be on YouTube forever until they take it down.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, and Chris, and just a little bit of information, Shenandoah's had a nice season. I'm not sure exactly what their dual record is, but they're at Mount Air tonight and tomorrow at a tournament there in Mount Air, a dual tournament. So they're getting a lot of matches in the next 2 days. But Creston, I believe is leading the Hawkeye 10 in duels. I think they're undefeated. I think I read the other day, and Denison has been, a kind of mid of the pack Hawkeye 10 program in wrestling, I think.
Do you smell that? Do you smell it?
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Smells like an upset.
Yeah.
I'm smelling an upset because I know so much.
Right. I'll just need to do a little bit of research here before next Thursday. I just haven't had time.
Yeah, I'm not going to, as the ball's fought for and stolen by Spangler, who's going to try to go the length of the floor, and he gets fouled by Brevin Costin. I'm not going to do research, and that's not because I don't care, because I do. Oh, wow, $1 pizza.
Hey, can we put our microphones down and go get some pizza?
$1 pizza. You should text your son or your daughter or your wife. Say, bring that pizza up here. Anyways, I'm going to let you do the research as Cameron misses the three, because I am going to learn next Thursday. You are going to teach, and the official, evidently, the referee. You guys are going to teach us, and we're going to learn, and we're going to cheer on our Mustangs, and it's just a minute, or a boys' duel, right? Not a girls, right?
Right. Anthony Webb with the nice basket there for Clarinda.
So 52-14 as the quarter's winding down. 20 seconds to go in the quarter as Graham goes in for two. Good pass by Burdorf. So 52-16 the score. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Three on the wing, no good. Rebound by Wagner. He goes up, blocked by Burdorf. And I can't get the shot off to end the third quarter, but that'll end the third quarter. 52-16, Clarinda well out in front here, and we'll step aside for 60.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
Come to the game. Right. And we're back here at the start of the fourth quarter. Shenandoah down 52-16. Got all the starters back in for Clarinda. It's the three by Martin, in and out. And Johnson picks up the rebound. Isaac Jones has it for Clarinda. Schmidt to Jones. Jones to McAndrews. A lot of contact, no foul. Martin picks up the rebound on the backside. And Aiden Johnson goes up strong, no good. And fight for the rebound is saved by Johnson, but Brown picks it up. And it's a 2-on-none with Johnson putting it up and in. Adam Johnson with a fast break layup. Good pass by Brown. 54-16. Spangler to Martin. He'll shoot a three. No good. Rebound by Dalton Athan, who puts it back up and in. So I believe that's his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's his first bucket of the night.
Crafty lefty. And Schmidt goes up. No foul called. Stolen away. And now Spangler has it. 54-18. As the ball's skipped back to Zwickel. He'll shoot a three in the corner. That's no good. Rebound by Johnson. And Aiden Johnson stealing it. Zwickel going coast to coast, gets blocked by Taden Brown, and it'll be out of bounds off of Wyatt Schmidt, staying with Shenandoah. So still some fight here in the Mustangs as we have about 6 minutes to go in the ball game, Coach.
Yeah, some more young kids in the game, or well, I guess Johnson and Martin are in the game as a couple new players. So again, just that experience level that the Mustangs are gaining this year.
Step back jumper by Spangler, no good. Rebound by McAndrews, and that's got to be a foul on Spangler there. He didn't give Jones an opportunity to land. There, so that's going to be a foul on Spangler. I don't think there was any ill intent there. It was just an odd timing of the catch.
Yeah, he was right there as he caught it and turned. And unfortunately, there's a collision right there, but hopefully Jones is okay. They play on.
Brown to Johnson on the wing, rattles in and out. Schmidt tried and failed at a putback, and it's rebounded by Dalton Nathan, who's trapped in the corner. Got it out of the corner, and Martin can't corral the long pass, so it's going to go out of bounds. Almost a sweet little play there, but just didn't work out for the Mustangs. So with 5 minutes to go in the game, 54-18, Cardinals on top. Schmidt back to Johnson, one dribble, skip pass to Brown. Brown into Schmidt at the high post, and we're going to get a foul call on Jade Spangler. Spangler is going to get called for the foul. That's the 15th foul for Shenandoah. And it looks like you're going to get Twyman and Burdorf back into the ball game. Martin's going to check out, and Spangler is going to check out. And a whole slew of Cardinals have checked in and out, and I think that's going to spell the end for starters for Clarinda tonight. They played a pretty good contest.
Yeah, they ran up and down, took care of the basketball, got a couple turnovers from the Mustangs, and turned them into points. And then I'm not sure exactly what the turnover margin is here, but I'm going to guess that it's pretty favorable in Clarinda's favor, and that's definitely hurt the Mustangs as Clarinda's got numerous second chances on the offensive rebounds.
So Tuzio and Ethan got called for a jump ball there. It's the possession is going to stay with Clarinda. And Tuzio has it on the right wing. Shot by Wright, and Wright knocks it down, checking in just a second ago. An instant offense for the Cardinals. 57-18, 39-point advantage for the Cardinals. Burdorf at the top. Lormer now. A little bit of a mismatch in size there. The 6'7 Tuzio and the 5'7 Lormer. I don't know if Lormer's 5'7. He might be taller, but step back. Jay knocks the three down.
It's 5'9".
5'9".
According to the program.
It's almost a foot. 10 inches. It's close. Three corralled by Costin, and now Tuzio has it, guarded by Burdorf. Right. Costin, corner three. That's no good. Rebound by Jones. He puts it up and in. And a substitution timeout, I believe. As you're going to get Rodewald coming into the game for Shenandoah. Ethan's night more than likely done. And a couple more subs in for Clarinda. Get their numbers here as Webb checks back into the game. And Fine will check back into the game. Johnson, turnaround jumper, no good. Fine with the rebound on the backside. He's played a pretty good game tonight off the bench.
Yeah, 6 points, 8 rebounds.
Right in the corner, no good. Backside rebound by Camden Lormer. With 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And we're going to get a substitution timeout as McManus will check in for Lormer. So he'll check out of the game. Lormer, as always, played hard tonight.
Yeah, finishes with nine points.
Burdorf from behind the backboard, and he missed it there. Rodewald nearly came up with that backside rebound, but right for Clarinda, looking to do something with it. Fine with a nice little pocket pass to Anthony Webb. It's now 40-point advantage, 61-21, 1:25 to go in the ballgame. McManus for three, top of the key, that's short. And rebound by Fine, 9th rebound of the night for Fine. Really good drive, and that's the 10th rebound for Fine right there. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's a good thing I caught those.
Yeah, I got them.
59.2 to go. Fine nearing a double-double off the bench. 7 points.
7 points, 10 rebounds.
10 rebounds. So selfishly, for Clarinda, you hope he makes this. Well, now he's got to shoot a three. He's got to shoot a three coming down on the other end. As he missed the second shot, Shenandoah looking to drive. Ball picked up by Rodewald and stolen away. Fine with the ball. He's got to put it up, Coach. He's got to put it up.
Launch it. Their assistant coaches know.
Yeah, they got to tell him. As instead, Anthony Webb knocks it in from 3 feet away. So 64-21. Twyman to Rodewald. Johnson gets it at the high post. Step through move. He got it. Aiden Johnson knocks it in. I mean, you might not score. That's a classy thing to do, but you probably want to, if you're going to shoot it all, give it to 20. Let him put it up, right? No.
That's who I'd give it to.
That's going to be the end of the ball game, folks. Final score here in Page County in Shenandoah, Iowa, 64-23. The Cardinals earn the split. Phillies take the girls' game. Cardinals take the boys' game. We'll step aside, pay some bills. We'll be back for a final recap here in about 60 seconds.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer. Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation. Just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the Family Challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
Welcome back to Shenandoah, Rexroth Court. 64-23 final. Clarinda taking the nightcap of this Hawkeye 10 double dip. Coach, some final stats tonight for both the Cardinals and the Mustangs.
Yeah, for the Mustangs, Camden Lorimer finishes with nine points to lead the way. And then Spangler ends up with 5. Swiggle hits a 3. That's his only basket of the night. And then the same thing for Athan, Graham, and Johnson. They all end up with just 2 points apiece. Athan and Berdorf end up with 5 rebounds each to lead the way. And Berdorf did get his 3 blocked shots to match his sister from the first game. Over on the Clarinda side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Cardinals score. Isaac Jones led the way with 12.7 rebounds. Taden Brown ends up with 10 points, 8 rebounds. Wyatt Schmidt ends up with 8 points. Justice Fine ends up with 7 points, 10 rebounds, gets himself into double digits on the rebounds. Then Andrew Jones and Anthony Webb both had 6 points. And then McAndrews, Tuzio, and Adam Johnson all end up with 4 points. Dalton Wright hits that 3 there in the fourth quarter for his only 3 points. So again, 64-23 the final. Clarinda over Shenandoah.
So we've talked about everything we wanted to talk about, and for as long as we've wanted to talk about it, and I feel really good about all of that. But there's one more thing that we haven't talked about really very much that we do need to get in for the listeners at home. Whether they want to hear it or not, we're going to talk about it because it's important to us. Maybe not to anybody else. But next Thursday is the Pink Out, which is important, should be important for everybody that's going to attend. But the really important piece to that is that we will be having autographed memorabilia signed by the voices of the Mustangs and the Phillies that will probably be worth little to nothing from now until the end of time. That's going to get auctioned off. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Does anybody else know about this that has any sort of pull at the school, or is it just you?
Just me and you.
Okay.
And whoever's listening.
All right.
I have had a couple people talk to me about it, a couple kids that were interested in bidding on it.
Okay.
I said it actually has to be green money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
So the bidding's still open, and we have no bids yet.
No opening bids. But I do have a couple people that are interested. One person said that they didn't care about what it said on the back. Really didn't care if our autographs were on it, but would frame the front of the shirt, because the front of the shirt says #1 fan or something, Nebraska,
sure,
right?
Yeah. We're going to sign the back.
Yeah. So
the back's getting signed.
Yeah. So they were interested in the front of the shirt.
Sure.
And put it in a frame or something. So I mean, hey, if it ends up in somebody's man cave or at a bar somewhere, like, hey, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's for a good cause.
Yeah, it's all for a good cause.
It was for a good cause in the first place, but it's for a really good cause.
It's an even better cause.
Yeah.
Right? So.
But we won't have time to discuss that. No, it's Friday, not Thursday. Thursday's the wrestling. Thursday's wrestling. So we can touch on it Thursday as a reminder, and then Friday is the Pink Out.
Tuesday.
What is going on?
Tuesday's the Pink Out.
No, you're making
when we
stuff
play
up.
Creston, because Friday we're on the road at LC. So we're at Tri-Center on Monday.
Yeah, you're right.
Home against Creston on Tuesday. And by the way, there's other ways to give to the Pink Out. So this is a boys' year for Pink Out. So our boys and girls basketball teams go back and forth each year on who's the sponsor or whoever's in charge of it. And so this year is a boys' year. And so if you didn't know, the boys' years, they do a three-point pledge. So however many threes, and I think we did this last year in the girls too, but the boys side does the three-point pledge. And so if you are interested, talk to one of the boys basketball players or girls basketball players. They're all taking names, and you can pledge however much money you want times however many threes we make.
So did you ever watch The Office?
No.
There's an episode where they do a rabies run, and Michael Scott pledges. Or no, I take that back. There's somebody there that gets donations. Oscar, I believe, gets donations for like his nephew, and he pledges like $20.
Okay.
But it ends up being $20 a mile.
Okay.
And like he didn't know that. He thought it was just $20 or something, some crazy number.
Yeah.
And anyways, I feel like I'd be that guy, if I did that. I'd just put a flat number down, and then we'd knock down 23s, and I'd be happy to pay it.
Yeah, remember last year we knocked down like double-digit threes that night.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah, because you were tallying the math
as we were going. Yeah. So I want to say we made a couple $100 off of three-point pledges last year.
That's great.
And so
and that's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. And so if you're interested. I'm sure they'll be doing it out at the door if you show up to watch. But if you are interested and you can't be here next Tuesday and you want to pledge some money towards every three-pointer that the Phillies or Mustangs make next Tuesday night, contact one of the basketball players, or I'm sure you can just call the high school office Monday or Tuesday, and they'll probably take your money there. So either way, we want to raise money, and our T-shirt, getting back to the original part of the story,
Sure.
our T-shirt is up for auction Tuesday night. So if you want it, go for it, frame it, do whatever you want with it. And if anybody's still listening to us,
no, nobody is. All right,
it's all there.
We're gonna sign off until Thursday or till Tuesday. There's a split tonight. Phillies take game 1, Cardinals take game 2. Until Tuesday night. Good night, everybody.